Yeah. 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 I gotcha. Okay. Click here to view Stoke TV. All right. Yeah. On the same computer or on my other computer? Yeah, I'm on stokemeter.com and I'm viewing the box. Yeah, ULM border ICU. Does that mean we're going? Yeah, I can see it. Yes, yes, it does. Can you hear me? Oh, man.
Are we good?
Okay. All right, bro. Hello. Okay. Why am I hearing an echo? Is that coming from my other computer? Because that one's muted. Okay. Oh, so we should turn the speakers off on Palma's computer too. Check. Hello, hello. I'm still hearing it. Where are we hearing it? Oh, we're hearing it from his roommate's computer over. Is he on?
Yeah.
Taylor's on. Well, you know, I told my girlfriend and all her friends to just log on and just not pay attention, but that way we get like insane amounts of hits. So, all right. All right. Hey, 2 minutes and we're on. All right. See ya.
Is he? So it's not streaming yet?
We're good. Maybe turn on those lights. Do you have a solo cup? Yeah. As soon as you sit in front of it, it's on. Dude, nice pad.
Yeah. Hey, solo cups are up in that.
Got 'em. You on?
I'm okay right now.
All right, we're on. As soon as you sit, you're public, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you get an SUI
What's
for
up, dude?
streaming under the influence?
Streaming under the influence.
So can they?
They can hear us right now too.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, sour patch.
All right, where's my sour patch? Is it over there? Artie. All right.
It doesn't.
So this is, we can read our questions are on here, and then.
So is it like, are both of us supposed to be in the
Check this out.
video?
Alright.
Are both of us supposed to be in the?
Yeah, we can push this one. If we push this farther away, then we don't have to sit so close to each other, because that would be awkward. Oh! I just tripped the power.
You see that? Oh, are you on that camera?
Alright. We're good.
It's your brother.
Alright, now we can read it on this one.
My guest appearance, you know, representing the. We still need
Some light?
Yeah.
Can't see you, Josh.
I know, it's my dark complexion. He said your black skin doesn't show very well.
Alright, we're on.
There's a white wall behind it.
We're on. We're trying to get some lighting on Palma here.
Some lighting. Yeah, be careful changing them while they're on, because buzz. And then we turn it off real fast.
Sure.
Adjust it. 'Cause I popped 3 of them last time.
I'm blinded from that light now.
Ow! That's so hot.
Yep.
Halogens,
They're
dude.
from up high.
They're halogens.
Huh?
Good.
All right.
Almost.
Sure.
We're
That may be pushing up a little bit more. No, I mean the other way. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right, dude.
Oh yeah.
all right, come on. There you go. I
Yeah.
can see you. I
Yeah.
can't see me, but there we go.
Give it a shot after.
All right.
Look at that Orlando Magic sign.
That's good stuff right there.
All right,
Really good.
Josh, we're on, dude.
Good deal.
We're on Stoke Meter. Your first time, right?
This is my first time as a, as a host.
As a host,
I participated as a,
as a viewer.
as a viewer, and I've submitted some what I think are pretty legit questions.
Pretty good question.
Just trying to contribute,
All right, cool. I actually was tuning in a couple days ago for the Shredtown crew, and I tried to ask them questions, but I was really nervous about what my username would be because I didn't want them to know it was me.
Yep.
And I asked them a couple questions about like their lawn and things like that, and to see if they might pick up on it, but nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
What
So,
username did you end up going with?
I think I did. What did I say? Thomas Shreds was the name.
Gotcha.
I just tried to go random.
Pretty random.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, you got somebody's into like
Anyways.
Sour Patch Kids, huh?
Oh. Yeah. All right, so we're on. This is the question box over here. JJ loves your hair, man.
Good deal.
Sweet, huh? Remember when we were on the boat earlier and you had that
Yeah.
had that like trash? It was like a piece of garbage.
Yeah. Well, the lakes aren't that clean here, and every once in a while I'll pick up some debris.
Yeah.
Right.
Got on the Palma here. Got on the back of the boat today with something blue in his hair, and we didn't know what it was, and he didn't even know that it. He didn't even know.
I think it was
existed,
one of the
but it
rings
was-
to like a milk jug.
Okay. A little bit of garbage got caught up in the locks. Whatever, It comes with the style, I guess.
Yeah, it's all good.
So I feel weird because you're like in the spotlight here, and I'm in the darkness on the side. So maybe I'll ask you some deep and dark questions from the abyss, and you're in the spotlight, and what you can do is answer these questions.
Okay.
Does that feel good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Palma, what do you think of Vince Carter playing for the Orlando Magic?
How much time do we have for the show? Because this is a pretty serious
That's
question.
the cool thing about this show. Is we have however much time we want.
Really?
We can go till 2 a.m.
So
till there's only one viewer left, and it's some guy who fell asleep watching TV, and his computer still has battery. So
we're not limited on our airtime.
We're not at all. As long as we're interesting, we're on.
Well, Jeff, did you went to the did you go to the game the other night?
I didn't go to Friday's
You
game,
went-
but we won. Who do we beat? Atlanta?
Yeah, destroyed them.
By
About 30 points.
30-something points.
Yeah.
Go Magic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Ryan Anderson, who we also picked up with Vince
Yeah,
Carter.
there we go. Orlando Magic. There's Palma's roommate
scored,
here.
Scored 14
Supporting.
points in the first quarter.
Yes, Ryan Anderson.
Vince dropped like 28. So to put it simply, I'm extremely pumped about the Vince Carter
Yes.
deal. There's some doubters, but I think we're gonna quiet them down here in the first few games.
I
of the
think
season.
what was it? 8-0? Is that what we did?
8-0 was our preseason record, which was in fact the best in the NBA. Only undefeated team in the NBA.
There you have it.
So,
Nice.
Enough said.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but Josh and I, we like the Orlando Magic. And so we're coming into prime time here, the best part of the year.
Yep, really is.
Get to go to several games. We usually see a lot of big guys at the events. At the games, to see the likes of Parks Bonifay,
Parks is there quite a
Scott
bit.
Byerly.
Byerly's a huge Magic fan.
Huge Magic fan. Byerly sits right behind the basket.
Yeah.
Who else we see there? I've seen
Dano.
Dano is a
huge
big Magic fan. Yeah,
big time.
So big things in the off season here, huh?
Yeah.
Our off season is the on season for becoming a Magic fanatic.
Yeah, it really works out pretty well. The timing couldn't really be better.
Yeah, it couldn't. So, all right. Well, this question box is sort of blowing up now.
Utah Jazz will take down the Magic. If they get out of the West. Come on.
Let's see. Hornets.
Jeff, what are you drinking in that solo cup? I saw you come in with a few buddies.
Yeah,
six buddies.
Six O'Douls, non-alcoholics.
You just like the taste of the
love
ice.
the taste.
You just love that hop.
Just love the taste. Yeah, it goes great with Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
So, anyways, another for the Utah Jazz. The great state of Utah.
Utah Jazz.
My brother's from Utah, and I don't know what it is about Utah, but those people love Whoa.
True.
Awesome. Whoa, look at my hand. My hand is blurry.
It's kind of blurry.
Okay, we're clear now. Whoops. That's pretty cool.
You can't stay.
Oh,
I know.
That's pretty cool though.
that was Life in the Fisheye for all you out there. A little weird, huh?
Still in the fisheye for
Yeah.
the viewers.
We're a few seconds ahead of broadcast.
Yeah.
Which means if we do say anything extremely inappropriate, Maurice can jump on it real quick with a little So,
what is this?
tell me, look at this B-ball man. Tell me your thoughts on Mikhail Petrus. Oh my gosh. Dude is on fire.
I feel like you talked about him a ton last.
One of my favorites, and he's French, isn't he?
He is from Guadalupe. I'm not sure where that is though. Guadalupe.
No, that's not from France.
I don't know that it is from France, but that's where he's from for
really?
sure. Yeah,
Damn.
positive. Will someone actually Google that?
Is Guadalupe in South America? Or Africa?
I don't know, Jeff. That's why I just asked them to put it in the Google machine.
Maybe somebody could put that into Google and let us know. But anyways, I always picture him. The funny thing is I've always thought he's French. So if he's not, it's going to be really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I always picture him leaving the game with a scarf around his neck and a little golfer hat and some really cold
Guadalupe
weather.
is in Mexico. It is a French colony.
Yes!
Nice, Jeff. Pretty impressive.
College shorted. Well, really, just somebody told me that, so
okay.
I didn't do any research at all. Well, that's cool that he's French, right? We don't have many French.
Yeah.
Not many French people.
Tony
that play
Parker.
basketball.
I can't stand.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot stand the Spurs, but Tony Parker's French.
And his beard is just weird, huh?
We kind of digressed a little bit though.
The way his facial hair grows in.
Yeah. Okay.
Awkward.
Like I said, we digressed a little. What do you think about Petrus? They're asking.
Petrus, I love him, man. Actually, I was confused. I thought he was what's the dude's name? Brandon Bass is a new guy on our team this year.
Yep.
I actually mistaked him for Brandon Bass, which is sort of embarrassing. So.
Mistook.
Mistook. I love him, but if you really want to talk about who I'm a fan of, it's Marcin Gortat.
Man, I'm with you on that.
The big old Polish dude, right?
Polish hammer. That's
the
what they
Polish
call him.
hammer. He's getting a little bit cocky this year. Last year he gets on a fast break and he just runs up for a little layup. This year he spreads the legs, spreads the arms, boom,
throwing down.
Yeah, he's doing good.
But we should probably start answering some of these questions.
Well, usually what I do, and you're new to this, Josh, so
okay. Well,
I'll fill you
please. I mean,
usually what I do
is just ignore the users.
I completely ignore what everybody's talking about, and I just rant for hours until somebody comes in the room and says, "Hey, Jeff, trying to go to bed. Alright. Okay, let's actually get into it. I've noticed I'm using my hands a lot here. This is kind of I know they say to use your hands because, otherwise it's really awkward if there's no hands involved, but I think I might be overdoing it. So, let's get into this. Somebody's from Rollins there. Did you see that?
I did see that hit from
Rollins rules.
Jeff and I are both Rollins alumni.
That's right. I actually went to my first soccer game 2 nights ago, Josh.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that?
I started school at Rollins 6 years ago. Been graduated for 2 years, and just went to my first soccer game.
Male or female?
Male. It was awesome.
Interesting.
It was. We didn't win, but it was awesome.
What? How'd you end up there?
Actually, my girlfriend's roommate's boyfriend plays on the team. Girlfriend's roommate, so they live together.
Okay.
2 girls,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
she has a boyfriend,
Gotcha.
and I'm friends with him.
Good deal.
Yeah. So, anyways, hey, I did see something in there.
About me looking like Larry Fitzgerald, Jay.
No,
actually,
really?
I've heard that. I've heard that quite a bit the last little while.
You look like Larry Fitzgerald?
Do you know who Larry Fitzgerald is?
No, I don't. Is this going to be really embarrassing for me that I don't know?
Do you guys? Will you guys give us
Dude,
a couple responses
cool.
if you?
That is cool.
What are you doing? Why are you
Dude,
keep
look at
pushing
us.
it down?
But look at us. Dude, we look
Put it up a little. It looks retarded now.
It doesn't. Just leave it and watch it on here. This is what they see.
I understand that, but
We're just full frame, you know? You know what I'm saying?
okay. Whatever. Can you guys give us some feedback on that? Is that annoying? To me, it looks really distorted, but
yeah.
if you guys are cool with it, we'll leave it.
It looks like some.
Yeah, we'll take it off. It's good. It was a good. Good shot.
We're experimenting here, you know.
What's that fix it?
No, it's.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, that's
looks great. We'll keep it.
We got it.
Whoa, man, we just blew up there.
Sheesh.
Just blew up.
Kind of trippy, Russ.
Yeah.
Russ, I saw your post about the Grizzlies, too. Good luck.
Hey,
Good luck this year.
DFTR Josh wants you to take your shirt off. Take it off right there, see?
That's kind of weird.
They're probably talking about this new lens adapter we got. But
Oh. You got me there.
No, you know what? That might be my girlfriend asking you to take it off. She's told me about your abs before, and it's sort of embarrassing. So, I've been at the gym.
I talked to Katie earlier when I called.
Really?
You.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah. Now she's calling you without
sweet girl.
Without my
sweet girl.
Hey, way back when I saw a question on there. How often do you and I ride together? A lot, right?
Yeah, I mean we kind of go in spurts because come like April, May, we're both kind of doing a lot of different stuff for the next 4 or 5 months in the summer and in the early fall. But this is the time when we kind of really get on it because we're both home more and you've usually got your boat over on Virginia, which for those of you who don't know, like I said, Jeff and I both went to Rollins College down here in Winter Park, Florida, so Jeff keeps his boat on that lake, Lake Virginia. And then I'm just a couple lakes over down the chain, so we get a lot of riding together. I mean, several times a week, really, this time of year.
That's right, and that's all I have to say about that. No, not really. That is true though, and the thing that's interesting though, before we continue, is that we both live in Winter Park, and there's like no pro wakeboarders who live over here. So Palma and I, if we're trying to go local, we're riding together, either on his boat out at his parents' lake or on my boat right behind Rollins. And I don't know what it is, but no pro wakeboarders even dare come in our neighborhood. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, yo, Murray, what's up? Yo, you want to come shred, bro? No? Okay. All right, see you later. They just don't.
Yeah.
They don't like to come to our hood.
Yeah.
And I think really it's because, they're a little embarrassed. Because they don't live the lifestyle that we live. They say it's the Beverly Hills of Florida.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's what they say about our city. Oh. Yeah. It's a pretty good time.
It is.
So, Josh and I keep it classy out here. And, who else do we ride with? Look at that. Who do you ride with other than me?
I do a lot of my riding out at the boarding school. a good bit of the year because I work out there quite a bit with Sean, Travis, Robbie, and Kyle, and so I do quite a bit of my riding out there. And then also I'm pretty central. Like I'm kind of like pretty close to downtown, so it gives me the ability to kind of cruise all over Orlando, to go out west to ride with some of the Claremont guys, and then I'm out at Murray's quite a bit because he's only like 20 minutes or so from me. But the majority of my riding, I'd say, is with you and Jeff Langley and some of the guys on Clear Lake, because they're not far from downtown.
Clear Lake isn't
either.
Far. Who I've been riding with a lot lately is Chris O'Shea and Sean Watson.
Over on Hiawassee?
Yeah, it's been pretty cool over there.
That's not too far from us either. I've
not
never
far at all.
Hiawassee, though. Will you take me sometime?
I will take you, but only if you actually invite me to Claremont when you go, because I never knew about this. You never told me that you go to Claremont.
Well, I didn't
Frankly, I'm a little bit upset now.
I didn't realize I was breaking the circle of trust by going to Claremont to ride and not telling you.
Well, who did you ride with out there?
Most recently, I was out last week and rode with Rusty.
Did he look better than me in board shorts? Come on.
He looked pretty good.
All right.
But I noticed today. I meant to say something. You're rocking some kind of like more slim fit.
Yeah.
That you had clean, or if that's kind of a direction you're going, or what?
Well, it was for a little bit, and then I saw some video of me wearing those shorts, and I was I dug deeper in the drawer to get some old ones.
I see what you're doing, but it's a little aggressive.
Yeah. Well, basically what happened is I finally got like a legit box of board shorts from Body Glove. I probably got seriously 25 pairs of board shorts.
Yeah.
Was so excited, right? Ripped them all out of the box, ripped them out of the plastic. Held them all up. I was like, yeah, my girlfriend was there. I was like, hey, babe, what do you think of me in these? Holding them all up, and so psyched on them, right? And so then the next day we go to wakeboard, and I grab a pair, the best pair in the box, right? Mm-hmm. And we head to wherever we're riding. I actually think this is when we were filming with Body Glove for our movie Slick City. Plug.
Seriously.
But anyway, so I put these board shorts on and realized that the size 34 that they had sent me felt more like a size 31. So the sizing was a little off. They're adjusting that right now, but until I get that new box, I am rocking some. I feel like I'm in an LL Bean catalog when I wear them. Like they got pockets on them even, and right above the knee. It's like a real New England style,
Very, very New England.
Yeah.
I just noticed that we switched positions, so
oh man,
the slingshot's behind me.
That's embarrassing. Look at that, your board's behind me. People are gonna think that we switched. We didn't switch. We didn't switch.
No, that didn't.
No.
That didn't happen.
Anyways, I don't know why we put those boards there, because we're blocking them with our massively broad shoulders.
Yeah. That's true. I'm still not. I don't know, man. I don't really think this. I don't really think this fisheye is working out. Like, it looks fine, on ours, but once it comes
we're a little
through
blurry.
the feed,
but it's good. It's good for blemishes, things like that.
That's true.
It's just nice, soft.
Yeah, because sometimes in HD,
soft.
there's things in HD that you don't want to see in HD.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things in HD, and I immediately canceled my membership. Oh man. Hey, look, that guy's talking about how awesome my wakeboard is, Palma. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, there's also people talking about me giving my board away too.
No, you're not giving your board away, right? Did we clarify that?
No, we haven't clarified it yet, but I don't know. Probably not this one.
Well, I actually tweeted something, so I really can't take it back. But I said, because Twitter.
Yeah.
Once it's on.
Oh no. Yeah.
I mean, once it's on Twitter, like the local news gets it immediately. Like, Talk Soup, is that what the show is called?
Yeah.
And E Entertainment.
The View. The View. Before.
I mean, I can't say anything on that without it getting picked up by national television. So. When I did say, actually, that if we got 500 viewers tonight, that I will give away my wakeboard, which is right here. So, yeah. 500 viewers, and this baby goes.
And where are we sitting right now?
Right now we're just under 200.
Yep.
So we got some work to do. We got a lot of talking to do.
He says you don't even ride a recoil, and that's an 09.
Wow, man. Tough. That was brutal. What else? Do you want me to give away a date with like a supermodel or something? $500 cash? I don't know. I know. You know what? That's the problem. It's always a tough crowd here.
Yeah.
It's a tough crowd. But you know what? It's an 09, and it's a recoil 3-stage rocker, and it will boot you into the heavens above. So if you don't want it, you can get off right now. That was
kind of fighting fire with fire there.
Sorry. That was really tough. Anyways, we're going to ask a trivia question to see who gets this board, but we got to get to 500 viewers first. So, let's move along here. I don't know, they're still talking about how awesome that board is and how they can't wait to win it. Look at that.
Jeff, tell us about the sickest board ever.
The sickest board ever is exactly that, which is why I wrote it on the board. Duh. Right? Not that board.
Yeah, the new
It's
one.
a different board.
The
It's my
2010.
It's my new board. The 2000.
But that's a 2009
That's a
that you're giving away.
2009. 2009, I mean,
Yeah.
hey, 2009, there's only like 3 months left. Who wants an 09?
Yeah.
That's just old news.
Is it the same shape?
It's a very similar shape to the 09 response. The sickest board ever is the 2010 response, SBE we call it. And I named it that because I really believe that it's the sickest board ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks
So,
for sharing.
that's that.
Hey, we got something here. Jeff, I saw this post on Wake Road about Rathy being dropped by Nautique and you staying on. Frankly, thought Rathy was a jerk when I met him and heard the same from many others. Do you think that was why he was dropped?
Ouch.
Have fun.
That's kind of harsh, man. You know what? I don't venture into Wake World that often because, usually when I find a post like that, it's, there's a lot of negativity in it. And I actually saw this particular post because a friend brought it to my attention. And there's a lot of negative energy in it,
Yeah,
I
didn't read it. All I know about it is what you told me to on the boat. But.
So I found out about it, but I guess there's a big post on Wake World, and it has to do with Rathy getting dropped by Nautiques, and apparently I was brought into it at some point, and somebody said, "What? Drop the what is he, wakeboarder of the year?"
I think he was wakeboarder.
Yeah, he's got some big awards or something. Best trick of the year. I don't know. I got to give it to him. He's been riding really, really well.
Sick. Yeah, he had an amazing last couple of years.
Yeah, I'd say is one of his best years riding that I've ever seen. And somebody somehow brought me into it and said that why would they drop Rathy and not me? And hurt a little bit. Just a little bit.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. I'm surprised somebody would post that on.
That really is a bummer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a bummer. But,
yeah.
And,
anyway, so I read that post and I went out that day and landed a new trick because I was like, you know what?
Was that the day we rode?
Mm-hmm.
And you landed?
And I landed
Indy toe side roll blind.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot, Jay.
Toe side tangent of blind. So I heard about it. I get a little fire under my butt, and I went out and landed a new trick. So
I'd say that you used that.
It was a good little fire. Oh, hey, we're back. Zoom, baby.
That's what I've been saying is that we need to switch it back.
Ooh, rotate to keep everybody happy.
I think the viewers are going to be pretty happy with that change. Look at that. We'll see in a second.
I'm just waiting to see it transfer on our other computer here. But anyway, so you know what? I don't really know Rathy that well as a person. I don't know what his situation is, and I've actually never officially been told that he is not on Nautique. So if he isn't, that's a bummer. But he had a great year this year, and I think he needs to keep up what he's doing riding. And but wakeboarding, there's more to it than just riding.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to talk to the people. give them what they want, and you know, we're giving away my wakeboard tonight because that's what they want. So, anyway, did that get weird? Was that a little weird?
Jeff,
or was it okay?
No, I think that was handled pretty diplomatically, Jeff.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I tried.
But
Jeff, 210 or 230? Which one do you like better? I have a 210 right now. We rode it today. Wake was huge.
Great. It's really good.
It's really fun. The 230, I've been told that I'm able to order a 230 in the next couple of months. And I think I might go for it just because, you know, it's nice having the room. 210, you know, with all our weight in it, it gets a little tight.
Mm-hmm.
But the wake is incredible. So I think I might switch it up this year and do a 230. The wake, I'd say the wake is actually pretty similar between the two. So why not, you know? Uh-oh, Josh.
Yeah, I saw that.
You're Jamaican Italian?
Yeah.
Really? Who said that? Is that your brother?
I think so, yeah.
Dude, your brother is about to jump on that fool.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, bud.
That's probably because I bet Chase Andrews started that.
Who's Chase Andrews? One of your buddies on here?
Yeah. He thinks I'm a Jamexican. Is what he calls me. Which I find to be kind of rude.
Totally rude.
But because he's a good friend of mine, I've never really called him on it. But I mean, talk about taking racial profiling to another level.
Oh man.
But
awkward. What are these guys talking about now?
So, what was your final say on the 210, 230?
I think the only difference in preference is the size and the storage and the and the speakers.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try a 230, see how it goes. Anyways, these people are still talking about the poem that I wrote on the response.
Where was that posted?
On the board.
Oh. Printed. It was printed.
Yeah, it wasn't posted. It was
printed
on like hundreds and hundreds of 2010 wakeboards. Yes, I wrote it. I absolutely love landscaping. I was actually a little bit late getting here because I was out watering a couple of plants that I just bought.
At your house?
Yeah, at my
I find
house.
that hard to believe because when I called you, you said you were at Katie's house.
Okay, let me explain. Okay.
I just want to make sure that they can believe you're a credible source.
Josh, you know that I'm 15 minutes late to everything I do in life. Pretty much, at least 15 minutes.
Or if you're not 15,
30.
You're 30 like you were today.
Okay, right?
When we were
So I was 25 minutes late when I picked you up today to go wakeboarding.
Well, you texted me and said you were putting gas in 25 minutes. You didn't actually get there.
Till 30.
Yeah, but
right.
You know,
Whatever. So
I was on Jamaican time anyway.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to my lady friend's for dinner, which I was 15 minutes late to because I was watering the lawn. Got a couple new pieces of Seville sod. No, sapphire. It's supposed to be more shade tolerant.
You have a lot of big oaks on your lot.
Yeah. It's a little bit shady. So I was watering that. Forced me to be 15 minutes late to dinner, which in turn forced me to be 15 minutes late to here.
I gotcha.
Get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wrote this poem, and if you want to read it tomorrow, you're more than welcome to. But it's all about landscaping. It was really like a demo for like all sorts of junk we were gonna write all over the board. Like every one of the stripes on the board was gonna be tiny little words, like just random nonsense that I was thinking. And so I sent the guy like a little, it was like a demo version. It was like, okay, here's 3 or 4 sentences of like some crazy stuff we could put on it. And he never got back to me. And then I got the board in the mail and the words were on the board. So not that I'm not happy with them, because I think they're great.
Yeah.
But I had so much more to say,
I gotcha.
So, and many people might not know this, but those of you asking about the poem on the board, the reason the poem is about landscaping is the design in the center of the board is actually a landscaping blueprint for like a big mansion.
A real life.
People look at it and they say that looks like a cassette tape. But look at it closer, it's a landscape design, like a blueprint from above basically a plan for a landscaping project at a huge mansion. So, yeah.
Maurice just asked how my trip to the St. John's. We did an episode of Pull for fuel with Murray, Nunn, and Lyman. He was asking about where that trip ranked on all the trips I've taken. That was a really special trip for me. Definitely top three trips I've been on wakeboarding related. Mainly because of the timing for me. I started college playing baseball my freshman year, and that was basically right after I had my shoulder redone and started kind of wakeboarding recreationally, but also with the idea I wanted to start doing some of the grassroots events around town and just kind of see where things went. And so I was just starting to get more involved with it, and Murray called me up and invited me to go along with him, and Travis Moore was with us on that trip. He actually had an X80 for us. That's what we rode behind that weekend, so that was also pretty special too. We had an X80, and it was one with the Mastercraft X80 with twin 350s.
Two engines, right?
Yep, we had
the
twin
wake
350s.
Huge.
The wake was sick.
Looked really big in that show.
Yeah,
that.
The wake, and all we had in it was like the stock tanks weren't even plumbed in yet. So it was just like four of us in the boat, and we put like one sack in the middle. And
I actually remember watching that episode and thinking, man, that looks like a huge wake.
It was great. It's a lot like an X-Star wake, you know. There's a lot of mass to it, and then there's just a little bit of lip at the top. But anyway, so yeah, that trip was really special to me because I had really never been out riding with, just free riding with pros at all. And to go out for your first time to do that, to be with Lyman, Murray, and Jerry, obviously was really special, and it really motivated me. Like that trip inspired me a lot. Just being around guys at that level and guys who hold themselves as well as those guys do, and I learned a lot from them. It's just a couple-day trip, but just really inspiring being around those guys. And like I said, that was really the first time that I had just gotten to hang out on the boat and free ride with people like that. So that's why I always take that very seriously whenever I get the chance to have some people out on my boat who maybe haven't ridden with too many pro riders. I remember how special that was for me.
Special.
So, I like to try to pass that on.
You know one way to make it special?
What's that?
Drop your towel when you're changing into your board shorts.
All right.
They'll remember that, trust me. You know what I remember about that trip? I saw it on TV for the first time.
Kids.
Yeah, they're really good. The only problem is if you eat a whole bag, your tongue gets really raw.
Which you pretty much.
I'm pretty close. I'm starting to sweat from this light that's freaking.
I know. We got a lot of.
That's pointed right on my face.
A lot of heat going on here.
But dude, I remember Lyman did he did a Moby Dick. I think it was riding doubles with Murray, maybe. Mm-hmm. He did a Moby Dick that was
I watched that from the boat. I wasn't.
It was probably 15 feet high and 25 feet into the flats. The biggest Moby Dick I've ever seen in my life.
It was insane. I watched that. I was in the X80, so I was filming, or I was hanging out in the riding boat. I wasn't in the chase boat, so I had a cool perspective on it because I think Murray was actually I think he was outside the second wake.
Yeah, he was just chilling if you were gonna go wake to wake, you'd crash into him.
Mm-hmm.
But Lyman doesn't go wake to wake.
No, he really.
That was crazy.
That was a giant Moby Dick, and I think Murray did a blind judge or something over him. That was insane.
That was cool stuff.
Yeah,
that was really cool stuff.
That was an awesome trip.
Let's see. You know what? We missed a lot. We missed a lot of questions here because people are just psyched to know what's going on. Will the Magic cover? Oh man! Every time a new one comes in, it jumps back down. What did they say about the Magic? Will the Magic cover 8.5 with Philly visiting on Wednesday?
D12. Will the Magic cover 8.5 with Philly visiting on Wednesday?
This guy sounds like he's got a bet on this game, huh?
I would think so.
I'm going to the game Wednesday. We're gonna cream them.
Yep.
Yeah, we're totally gonna cream them.
Yeah, it's probably going to be. I would think that we can handle that spread. I haven't seen the Sixers roster yet, but I would think we can win that game by around 10 or more for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And I'm
thinking 13.
I'm cool with.
You can quote me on that too. I'm thinking that Ryan Anderson's gonna hit a 3 at the very end. 13.
Yeah, really.
That's how the game's gonna end. If
So,
it is, send me $500, right?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
But and remember that we're given that kind of 10-point spread, and Rashard Lewis isn't even playing right now.
I know. Was he out for 10 games?
10 games.
He's using some sort of illegal lotion on his skin or something.
I don't know the specifics, but he's out for 10 games, and we're still favored by 10 points. It's pretty awesome. He's an all-star.
Jeff, there's a lot of people want to know about what Cali is saying. Cali. Is that what it says?
What?
Go up a little bit.
It's 313s.
Suck, do any...
313 sucks, so do any Superman trick.
Ouch! Man!
Little opinionated. I don't know if you would agree that any Superman trick sucks if you see Murray do a blind catch from the boat.
Murray's really to blind is pretty happening.
If you think that sucks, then I don't know. Your judgment about wakeboarding is pretty skewed. I go bigger than Lyman on a covenant.
Yeah. Right.
Ask him. He saw it go down at the lagoon, but Randall goes bigger than me. Again.
Right on. Go up a little bit. I wanted to see Cali.
Where?
Cali.
Your trackpad
here we
is
go.
way
right there. Cali, Jeff, can you talk about Slingshot's relationship with Shredtown a little bit and what it was like from a pro's... Oh, man, we keep losing it.
Perspective.
Where'd it go? You're too high up now. You're too high up.
Yeah.
No, you go down a little bit. There you go. Seeing these... What is like from a pro's perspective seeing these guys coming up? We went actually... I started... Shredtown started sending... Have you seen Shredtown, by the way, Palma? Tell me you've seen them.
I haven't.
Oh, my gosh. How many days a week do you internet?
Quite frequently, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I think I've seen some of the footage. Was there some stuff on Alliance?
Yeah, on the Alliance site. There's been a couple videos, and they're pretty insane. But Shredtown started sending videos to Slingshot, and this was before we didn't know who they were or anything. They were buying our boards and just sending us videos of them riding and hitting rails and doing all sorts of really cool stuff. And I saw a couple of videos, and I was just like, man, like these kids are doing it right. This is this is basically exactly what we built these wakeboards for, and exactly like the vision that we have. And these kids were just completely random, out in Texas, doing all the stuff that we were hoping when we built these boards that people would do with them. And they just kept sending us video after video. So I was like, I was super stoked on it. And I talked to my roommate is Garrett Cortez, who works for Alliance. And so I started showing them all these videos and sending them to the guys at the magazine. And I was like, hey, we should do a story and go out and visit these guys, because they're just, the coolest part was that they never hit us up for free stuff or anything. Like they were just doing what they were doing. And so we wanted to stoke them out as much as we could. So I called them up one day and I was like, hey man, I've seen your videos. I want to bring out some of the pro team and we want to hang out with you guys and do, you guys can show us around and take us to all these spots that you ride, and we just want to, do it the way you guys are doing it. So, went out and hung out, and we were basically scared of every single gap that they showed us. But we were the pros who showed up, so we had to do it. And it was actually really good. I did a lot of stuff that I didn't think I was going to be able to do, like I've never really winched before. Like on a serious level. Mm-hmm. And my excuse for that is that I'm 185 pounds and these winches are only 9 horsepower. If we could make like a 16 horsepower, then we'd really be talking.
Or you could just like get more exercise, get some more cardio.
Yeah.
I mean, for your frame being 185, like you must have a lot of fluff on you. Just saying, but.
Ouch. Anyways, but yeah. So those dudes, they rock. We've been super stoked on them. They've been doing some real cool videos, and we're actually doing like a limited colorway on a recoil with them for this year. That's kind of like a reward for them for all these cool videos they sent us and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're super stoked on those dudes, and we're gonna keep, keep supporting them. So.
TGB says, yes, I can do Superman backside 180s, and they still suck. So he's just pretty adamant about this, I guess.
Colin Wright is the most underrated rider of all time. The future. It's kind of hard to be the...
Hakuna Matata.
Huh?
Hakuna Matata. I love Lion King. I've got the I got the special edition DVD.
Did you really?
John, I don't know what's that.
I'm pretty sure
it probably is in my Xbox right now.
Lion King is in your Xbox.
Yeah, special edition with the deleted scenes. They're intense. They're sick.
They're like a little too frisky.
John actually gave it to me. My brother John gave it to me like 5 Christmases ago. I wonder if he's still on here. But Josh or Jeff, the Bachelorette is looking for a wakeboarder. Any interest?
Go for it.
That's Chase Andrews, I'm guessing. And he's the one who calls me a Jamexican. So I don't think that
Josh,
really
I can see you on that show,
I don't think that really merits a response.
It's the Bachelorette, so you're competing for a girl?
The Bachelorette, which means the Bachelorette. Wait, I'm competing for one girl?
Yeah, that is so lame, dude.
Yeah. No.
You gotta talk about your feelings and like all sorts of weird stuff.
Jeff McKee has the best backside rodeo 5 in the sport. What's the Indy
Championship Blind.
Snowboard top?
No, snowboard. Major snowboard style.
He does it toe side now too.
Just learned it toe side.
Crazy.
But Palma does it back to back, switching to regular.
Yeah,
so,
I don't roll. My switch one I roll kind of like you. Kind of the rodeo style. My regular one I don't really do like that.
It's like a flip, then a 180.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's okay.
I can work on it though.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I do want to. Somebody had asked a little while ago about how I got into the sport, and then somebody had also mentioned the global rider search.
So yeah, you need to talk about that. I'm gonna refill my Sour Patch Kids.
So I'm gonna try to get 2 birds with 1 stone here, and basically right around that time when I went to the St. John's with Murray and Travis and the crew from Alliance and Lyman and Jerry. Right around that time was kind of when I decided I wanted to really start taking riding more seriously, and start really working at reaching my full potential. And so I put a video together with my roommate from Rollins, who I lived with for my junior and senior year. We put a video together for Global Rider Search, which was an internet-based competition at bywake.com. Can you guys keep it down over there? Jeff, you especially, which was an internet-based competition that bywake.com sponsored, along with a number of other people kicked in. Hyperlight, Mastercraft, Reef, O'Neill. There's several sponsors. DVS, I think, helped out. At any rate, we basically you just sent in 5 minutes of footage, just raw footage, uncut. You can get in. I got you. Okay. Sorry. Sent in.
Whoa!
Don't spill that beer on the computer.
I tripped on your chair. You tried to trip me.
Sent in 5 minutes of uncut footage. With the whole idea behind the contest, the Global Rider Search, being to just kind of try to locate some kind of underground riders that no one had really ever heard of, and So I put a video together, and this is just right after I started learning a few more technical things and was just really starting to progress a bit more. So we put a video together, actually like 2 days after my roommate broke his femur on a tantrum. He wasn't feeling too well, but we just kind of threw something together and sent it in before the deadline. And I was a co-winner of the contest, and so that got me in touch with By Wake, and Chuck Morrow is the owner of By Wake, and kind of just introduced me to him and their whole program. And Chuck's just has really been a blessing to me. He's just, obviously with his position, he's like the biggest wakeboard retailer in the world now.
He's a cool dude.
He's a great guy. He's become a really close friend of mine.
What's his last name? Morrow?
Morrow.
Chuck Morrow.
Morrow.
Super cool dude.
And so, really innovative contest. Hopefully we're going to do some more stuff like that. I know that Chuck and some of the guys from By Wake had talked about, maybe doing something, using that same idea but put some different spins on it. But yeah, really innovative, and just in this time when everyone's kind of trying to make the most of the internet and getting exposure and doing marketing via the web, I think it just only makes sense for us to do some more contests like that, and just to get there's so many unreal riders out there who you and I have never heard of. And
you're getting really deep here, pal.
I'm just saying, man. I think in a time in our sport now,
well, that's how. And not to bring up sort of to bring up an old question. That's how we found these guys, the Shredtown guys. It was like there's so many people that are incredible at wakeboarding, and these dudes started their own blog page and just constantly put out. They just put out videos of new stuff, and I think that's the only way. That's the best way to be noticed these days.
Yeah, it's a great way to kind of, like I said, get some immediate exposure and.
If you're good, you prove it.
Yeah, for sure.
Put up a video, and then if you email it to Wakeboarding Magazine, email it to Alliance, email it to
me,
to Palma.
Yeah,
don't be shy. The internet is your friend.
Put it on the YouTube machine.
Yeah, put it on the YouTube. That would be cool. But if you're good and you think so, which a lot of people think so, prove it. Basically, But the internet is definitely, it's like a weapon of mass progression. Do you think?
I see where you're going with it, but I think we just need to refine that a little bit.
As a work in progress. We'll get there. Hey, okay. I hope I didn't cut you off.
No, you're good, man.
Were you wrapping that up?
Yeah, that was...
Okay, there's a guy named James on here that's been asked, he's probably asked 10 times now, whether to ride fins or finless on the cable when riding the same wakeboard that I ride. The response: I know you're sick of hearing about my wakeboard right now. People have questions about Palma's wakeboard. Feel free to fire those over our way too. It's got a cool track system on it that I saw.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so fins or finless on the cable? I don't know. I usually go most of the time finless. Even, this could get me into a lot of trouble. And I don't know if I told you this, I can do an S-bend now.
Switch or regular?
Regular. And a double S-bend.
At Tampa? At the Tampa cable?
No, on the Cess Attack.
Oh. I want to see you take it to the cable.
Okay.
I think that's sick though. Double S.
It's pretty cool.
Can you do S-bend and blind?
No.
You probably could. You just haven't done it.
I just wrote that article in Alliance making fun of the S-bend.
Yeah.
And now I do one.
And you just wrote an article you're really stepping. You've been kind of stepping on my toes a little lately.
Palma the other day. What did you? You didn't wear the Crocs, did you? But you were talking about wearing Crocs.
I didn't wear the Crocs.
No.
No, I just had my normal sandals.
He was just trying two-handed crow fives for I don't know, for the whole set.
No. I was trying to grab crow fives.
Oh, you're trying to grab crow fives that looked insane.
Thanks.
But couldn't get the handle pass. But then two-handed could get the handle pass every time and land it. And what I've tried to express to Josh is that it's the off season here, There's no big tournaments or anything to worry about hitting it every time. And maybe I sort of said it without saying it, but now I'm saying it, okay? So that's the entire off season, you got lots of time to work on that grab. And I've seen you hit it with the grab, and it looks awesome.
Thanks, man.
Two-handed Crow 5 without a grab, not awesome. I've just learned a Crow 5 with a grab, and it is so on and off, it's insane. And I probably, if I just hung on with two tans, could probably start hitting it. But I'm not going to.
What we need to do is just mix our Crow 5s together, because you never miss the handle, but sometimes you don't get enough flip. I always land on my board,
but miss the handle.
But I
get the handle, but never land. That's unfortunate.
That's wakeboarding for you, man.
Anyways, James, fins or no fins? I know this has been forever to get this answer across, as with most of my other answers. I like riding with no fins. I can still edge hard enough to do air tricks. I think once you learn how to ride, once you get to a point where you've ridden a board for long enough, and you start to understand how the edge works, you don't really need fins. That's not to say that we don't use them. I use them on the boat all the time, just because landings are insane without fins, especially when you're trying to land wake to wake. But yeah, on the cable, I go no fins all the time. It's just way more fun on the rails. I can still edge hard enough to do an air trick. So yeah, there's your answer for that one. Palma seems like such a nice guy.
Thanks, Russ.
Why does McKee keep hating on his ride? I didn't hate on it.
The first time you came out, you kind of did a little.
When? On tonight?
No. I was like, I hadn't done, I did Crow 5s a while ago, and then I just started doing them, and I was like, dude, I think I had done a couple. But I will say, though.
I know, I gave you a little bit of crap for the two-handed Crow 5.
Well, it was just ironic, though, because I was like, dude, I stopped trying to grab my Crow 5, and I can do it every time.
I know, and then I told you.
And then you were like, dude, I just wrote an article on why no one should ever do an ungrabbed Crow 5. But then I went out that day, and
Didn't you hit a grabbed one that day?
I did a grabbed one that day. It took me a couple, but...
And you know what? I mean, I've given Palma a little grief for not grabbing his Crow 5. But that's what friends are for, you know? We go out and ride together. I do things, and Palma's like, hey... But I think that's actually why it's good to ride together for us two, because we, I think we're comfortable letting each other know what we can do.
Yeah,
we're like coaches, we're coaches for one another
with not much of a filter.
Not much of a filter, and no hard feelings ever.
Yeah.
But I have to say, if you haven't seen Palma ride, we should get a video together. Like for Alliance or for anything, for Vimeo, for the internet, for the YouTube. We could put it on the YouTube. But Palma is killing it right now. Like, I've been, it always blows my mind, like when I ride with people who are like switch regular, like there's no difference. Palma's like the most, do you call it ambidextrous? Is that what it is?
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous is with your hands, right?
I think it's
just in general
term.
So left or right, foot or hand, whatever.
Yeah.
You got them dialed. But Palma, I see Palma go out and do whirly 5, switch whirly 5, tangent blind, switch tangent blind, chromo, switch chromo, heel 7. You do switch heel 7?
Done them. I haven't done them. Done them lately.
Toe 7s back to back, front mobs back to back, KGBs back to back, roll to blinds back to back, Pete Roses back to back. What am I leaving out? I think I just named every trick in wakeboarding.
Whirly 5s.
I think I said those already. But yeah, Palma's got his gear in order, so we should actually. And I have a video camera. Maybe I'll just video it. Let's make a video for YouTube. Everybody's doing it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Everybody.
What do we want to call it?
Aaron Rathie does it. Who else does it? I do it sometimes. A lot of people make movies for YouTube. We could.
Hyperlight's done. We did quite a bit of Hyperlight. Board reviews last year on YouTube. There's quite a few things on there.
But there's no reason that we couldn't get into YouTube, right? Like, is there an application, or do we just
for what?
YouTube?
No,
how do you get cool enough to be on there?
What do you... T-Pain.
Alright, that was retarded. YouTube, we're gonna make a video. Someone calling you delicious right now, dog.
Hey, we need to watch. We gotta be up around 2 still. Ooh, we're coming up to 3. Jeff's gonna be giving away a board here pretty soon.
People gotta tell their friends. Because I have a wakeboard to give away, but not until we get to 500 viewers. So,
yeah. What is your favorite tech? What is your favorite trick that you do? Both guys. Not the most tech, the most fun.
The most fun, not the most tech.
Well, it might be the most tech.
It might be the most tech.
But just what's the most fun?
Actually, lately, my most fun, it's going to be a combo. I'm going to say combo. Between 2 tricks. The method to blind is still always my favorite. But I just started doing Pete Roses a bunch, and those have been really, really fun.
You've gotten those dialed, man.
They're really fun.
Good.
So.
For me, I would probably say my 2-handed crowbar. No, for me, I would say I really, really like doing like switch front flip tricks, like just a switch wake to wake front flip, nose grab, just like really end over end.
Yeah, those look good. Did one today. Great.
I did do one today.
One of the best looking tricks I've seen you do is a switch nose grab front mob wake to wake. Reminded me of Scott Barley.
That I want to start. I said that today. I want to start. I did one today. It was kind of sloppy, but it shows that it's there somewhere. I just need to work on it. It is.
Did you notice that I said Barley?
Barley.
Scott Barley?
No.
Well, I did.
And why was that?
Because my mom, when I was like a teenager, and my brother and I used to wakeboard at home, and we were always like, "Oh, Mom, Scott Byerly, this guy's awesome." Like, we watch him in the movies and stuff. But my mom has this weird thing where she like can't. There's certain words that she can't say, and so she called him Scott Barley, like all the time. And he actually just moved to Windermere, like a quarter mile away from my parents' house. And my mom was driving the other day, and she called me, and she's like, "Jeff, did you know Scott Barley moved to Windermere?" I was cracking up. I was like, "Yes, Mom. Byerly is his name."
Yeah, I'd say switch nose grab front probably.
Yeah, they look really fun.
Just a fun trick. Keep it kind of old school.
I have a really hard time with front flips, so I can't say the same. But
back scratchers too, Jared. I agree there.
Who, in your opinion, throws the gnarliest air? How do you throw air?
I'm not sure. I think it's like a figure of speech.
Who boosts the biggest? I don't know. Lyman? Chad Sharp off a double up?
Kid goes huge.
Yep.
I'd say Lyman and Randall and Murray.
Oh, dude, I saw a video of Murray on Wakeboard Mag doing a. They were doing like a test for. What's it called? The computer deal, Shadowbox.
Mm-hmm.
And he did an S bend that was like 20 feet high.
Yeah,
it was pretty huge.
Like I was saying before, I've seen him do some.
Murray goes pretty big.
Seen him do some stuff like he'll do blind judges sometimes, and then when you look at where he lands, you can't see him because he's blocked like by the front post of the tower, which just doesn't really seem.
You look out to the left and you get scared that you're too close to another boater, and then you realize it's him. That's awesome.
Are you guys doing double pits to chesties like?
That's him. That's you.
Man.
Double pits of chesty. That is so lame.
I would answer that, but since I see like 4 empty Yinglings by him, I'm guessing he's probably just kind of typing random stuff now.
Hey, saw you guy at McCormick's the other day using a prototype for 2011 slingshot board. What is it? I haven't been to McCormick's in maybe 2 months, so it wasn't me. Don't know what that's about.
Hopefully Yingling Light. Seriously, Chase.
No, Yingling lights, dude, they're not good. They have no.
I'm just saying that he
they have
should
no
probably
taste.
be taking care of himself a little. He got that bike over there. I got a bike last year I've been doing a ton of biking this past like 8-10 months. And so right after I got mine, he got one. Because, living around here in Baldwin
This
Park,
is not about me.
we have some really good bike trails.
Yeah,
He has ridden that. Look at that bike. That's a sick bike.
that is. It's got a killer suspension on the back.
Yeah. He's ridden it less than 10 times in a year. I'm trying to get him to sell it.
But it looks good there.
Yeah. Trying to figure that out. But
Andrew McBride, don't know him. Dan O'Donogue, don't know him. Jeff, who are some of the up-and-coming slingshot riders? Case and Ciderhound, you know him, right?
yeah. I haven't ridden with him, though.
Case and Ciderhound is insane, especially when it comes to rails. So is Nate Perry. Nate Perry works at the projects. Kaysen works at the wakeboard camp. Those guys are pretty awesome. Obviously, Shredtown crew, awesome. So, yeah. Palma, who do you think is the best-looking women's wakeboarder?
Where's that?
Alan is asking.
Where is that? I don't see it.
Right there.
Oh, who do you think is the best looking women's wakeboarder? I'm gonna have to go with Will Christian. Kinda
yeah.
had a pretty significant crush on her for a
Yeah?
little while now.
She's British.
Yeah, she's
That's
got the
pretty
whole
cool.
accent thing too, and
Yep.
sweetheart too. Really cool girl.
Real
Very
sweetheart.
What were you gonna say? I know that this puts you in kind of an awkward position. Katie, this is
My girlfriend is definitely, she loves wakeboarding. She's probably watching Stoke Meter right now. Matter of fact, most nights I don't get to hang out with her because she's on Stoke Meter.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's how into it she is.
It's great to have a sick.
I don't know. Who's a good looking female wakeboarder? Dallas Friday? Melissa Marquit? Shelby
Melissa.
Cantar? Will Christian? I don't know. They're all pretty, right?
Yeah.
Pretty. They're all pretty in their own way.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of kiteboarding? I think kiteboarding is pretty freaking fun. I don't know if you've ever done it.
I haven't done it.
I got a
I
trainer
heard
kite.
it's really tough.
It's actually, I've never done it. Like, I've done it a couple times on the board, and I've ended up getting stuck because the kite fell in the water and I couldn't get it back up. But it's pretty cool. Wakeboarding behind wind is pretty cool. Sometimes the tricks aren't like the craziest looking tricks. Sometimes it's hard to, when they're just dangling, it's hard to look super stylish.
I think that's what TGB is saying here. Could be really cool, but style-wise.
I mean, it's definitely probably one of the coolest experiences you can ever have, riding and catching air just because of a kite and wind.
Yeah.
I've seen some guys do some really cool tricks.
Really?
I've also seen
haven't-
guys do not cool tricks, but I've seen the same thing in wakeboarding. So
Seeing the same thing in every sport.
yeah, to each his own. I'm gonna order a big kite and try it this winter.
Well, I'll come with you.
Yeah, it'll be good. Let's see, Palma, you have a girlfriend?
No.
No. What happened to that one babe that you brought on the boat the other day? Really white teeth? Dark hair?
On your boat?
On your boat.
Oh. Can we talk about that after?
We'll talk about, she's probably on Stoke Meter. Good call.
That was awkward.
Yeah, totally.
We'll talk. I got a bottle of red though.
We'll talk about it later. All right.
Later for sure.
Cool. You two towed into any waves? No. Have you?
Like wake surfing?
Yeah. I towed in at about 10 miles an hour, 20-foot rope. No, I've just surfed waves. I haven't towed into any waves. You were dating an Alliance Wake girl at one point? No.
Josh, I heard you were dating some Alliance Wake girl. Is it Alliance? Oh, like from the girl pages?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
No.
Josh, you riding the Merrick again? What about binding since the Murrays were discontinued? I am still riding the Merrick. That's what I have right here. I've still got a couple pairs of Murrays left. And can you move your? Oh, you're good. You're good. Right now I'm rocking the old Murrays with the new base plates on the on here. And I'm on the track board. You know, we've got this year in just the normal core and the PVC core with the track system, and I'm loving it. I actually rode the prototype. I rode it for just a couple months last year. Actually, it was the board I was on, and we think that adding that track in there is actually giving the board a little bit more stiffness. And it is, it's popping. It's got a bit better snap than even the board had last year. So we've been really, really happy with it. When I was actually out in Claremont last week riding with Rusty, we were both saying that we thought that was the case. And then they said that the track was also going to improve the strength a little, just the integrity of the core. It would help it, just stay stronger longer. But the only fear was that it might add a little bit of weight to the PVC core, which, this board is like right around 6 pounds, is I think what
it's pretty
what
light.
This one is.
I picked it up the other day, your setup versus mine, and they're probably about equal.
Yeah, I think this one is probably around 6 pounds right now, maybe even a little bit less. But anyway, we're expecting the track to maybe add a little weight, and Rusty and I both think that this board's actually lighter. So we're really, really pumped with the track setup. I know Murray's loving his new deck too, because he's got the PVC core as well with the track system. So like I said, it's just giving a slightly different snap off the wake, and we're all really pumped on it. It's just a really lively deck. And then I'm going to be riding the teams this year, and I have just kind of I have a pair of samples right now. They're a little small for me, but I've ridden them some, and they're sick. Pretty easy transition from the Murrays from last year over to the teams, which is why I'm doing that, because I was really pumped with the Murray bindings last year. Like I said, I think I still have one more pair, and I'll probably ride those until they're done.
The Murray Booze. Were the Murray Booze discontinued?
Why? Yeah, those boots did really well, but we're actually working with a different manufacturer now, so we just kind of overhauled the whole line. Like I said, those teams have a lot of similarities to the Murrays from last year. So if you like those, go try out some of those teams. Just the two, I like them because I just don't like a boot that's real complicated. I like the 2 lace points and like 1 Velcro strap. I'm not into like having a ton of extra stuff. Like, to me, with boots, the more simple it is, the better. And that's kind of how the teams are set up. They just have those 2 lace points and 1 strap, and I've been really happy with them. So if you like those Murrays from last year, just go try on a pair of those teams. I think you'll really be pumped on them. Actually, I think, yeah. Murray's not pissed about that at all, because just like JJ is saying here, I believe that both Murray and JD will have boots that are going to be mid-season releases. Jeff, what are you doing?
I was just trying to hack into the mainframe.
Jeff, do you see how the dock on my Mac is actually a dock? Like, it looks like... How cool is that? It's pretty sick.
Huh? That is cool. It's like a boat dock.
Yeah. Really.
Wow.
You know?
How is that? Is that a custom option?
It's a custom option. I can.
What's your
show you later.
screensaver?
My screensaver.
I want to see what your background is.
Go bottom left.
Oh yeah, bottom left. Oh wow.
That's a picture from.
It's in Canada somewhere, isn't it?
It's not in Canada, but it's actually kind of close.
Where is
It's
it?
in the Adirondack Mountains up
Oh,
in
New York.
Yeah, went up there for my birthday with my parents this year.
That's right, I heard about that.
My family has a little cottage up there. Let's do a bunch of fishing, some golfing.
I lost the. Are we still on? We're still on.
Yeah, we're still on. Why don't we have the?
Jeff, I enjoyed. Oh yeah, look, another question for me. Yo, Jeff, you talking about the new open toe slingsters? Any Palma board on the horizon?
Palma?
Palma? Is there a Palma board on the horizon?
Not that I know of, but
I
that would
hope
be
so.
that would be hopefully
Hopefully
soon.
I'll make a call for you.
Will you?
I'll call Greg Dick.
Awesome.
Say,
Hopefully soon.
Listen, pal. What is this guy talking about? What are the things we can expect from Alliance in 2010? What can we expect from Alliance in 2010? You know what? I don't really know because like I'm the last to know about everything at Alliance. I just kind of write my article and set it in, and I'm good. But I know we actually have an article where we visited Shredtown. Wow, uptight.
I'm just telling you, I think you keep moving around the placemat.
Sorry. I don't know. I'm doing a Shredtown article in 2010. I do the list every year. There'll be, I don't know what else is going on. I'm excited. I'm as excited as you guys are to find out what's happening in the new alliances. But I do know who Rider of the Year is because I voted, and you don't, and it's all up here.
Actually, I do now.
Don't tell anybody. You've seen the Shredtown crew in person. Are they pretty insane or what? Yes, they're totally insane. They jump off of gnarly things and do a lot of stuff that is very dangerous and that I would not really consider doing. But that's their deal. That's what they do.
Dude, we're getting up to 400.
Are we?
Man.
Are we? Where are we at? 357. All right. That's cool.
Will you just give it away at 400?
Sure. Let's do it at 400. At 400. And this is kind of sad. Lowering my standards. Right?
400 is still pretty legit.
400.
Man.
At 400, we'll give away the board. What are you going to give away?
I don't know. I'll go back in my room. I'll go back. I actually got to go to the bathroom. No,
I couldn't hear you. I gotta go.
No, I'll go back. I'll go in my room and see if I can find something.
You're gonna give away like your money clip or your wallet. This is my favorite. This is my favorite belt. Giving it away today.
Give away a dread.
That would be sick. You should mail it. You can put it in an envelope and mail it to somebody. That would be so creepy.
If I can pull one out, I'll definitely do it.
That would be so creepy. Yeah, like, how many dreads do you think are in your hair? 250?
I would think
more or less.
I would think
No,
little.
100.
I would think a little less than that.
Maybe 100.
Yeah.
I would say 100 actually. It's pretty good, pretty impressive.
James really wants this Merrick, man.
What about the nifty Merrick right there? Ignore.
Josh, would you give away an 09 Merrick?
Josh, this James says you should shave your dreads. Do you want to do that right now?
You should
Let's
shave
cut 'em
your
off.
dreads. Should I donate them to Locks of Love? Oh. Dude, somebody I think is pulling a fast one.
What?
Can people like double log into the...
Oh, they're doing something. 'Cause the numbers are jumping now.
It's 10:15.
They're doing something. We just jumped.
It's 10:15. I would have thought we would have reached our peak around 9:30, 9:45.
Yeah, real disappointed. Jeff, why did your brother leave the wakeboard industry? I love to watch his riding. My brother's actually still kind of involved. He owns part owner of 3 Mastercraft dealers. One in Salt Lake City, one in Spokane, Washington, and one in Seattle, Washington. So he's busy selling those boats and delivering them to people and showing them how to wakeboard. So he still does a little bit. He doesn't do it like competitively. Not that he ever did do it competitively, but he doesn't take it as seriously as he used to because he sort of has a real job. So,
if we reach 500, I'll definitely pull out a dread.
Who's TGB? They're talking about Todd Larson. These are some Michigonians here. Trevor something Bueller, I think is his last name. Is that right? TGB?
TGB. Oh, I see what's going on. People are probably just like, once we said the 400, see where it is now. People are just calling. They're just hitting up. You know, they're just. He's like, this guy
Bueller.
Thomas, how long are you guys going to stay on for? I'm guessing he's just like going through the phone book. Which I mean.
Hey, Mom!
Mom! You mind getting Dad and.
What are you guys doing?
Rhett? What happened to Rhett?
What happened to? Oh, Rhett blew his knee.
When?
A couple months ago, but he's working at Ambush.
Did he get?
He's
cut
rehabbing.
Yet? He got surgery.
Yeah, he got cut up and he's healing. So hopefully in the springtime he'll be back and shredding.
You know Jeff Langley?
Yeah, I do know Jeff Langley. He's insane.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's freaking good at wakeboarding.
His dad was one of the first people to ever do a flip on a trick ski.
His dad was?
Yep.
Really?
And apparently the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Not at all. Hey, ever done a flip on a kneeboard?
I haven't, but you told me about yours, and I really want to now.
I hit one. Maybe 3 weeks ago. Pretty much the coolest thing I've ever done.
A dread of viewer.
Is it dread a viewer? What does that mean?
376. Let me get back to you on that.
How are you going to pick the winner of the board? I'm going to ask a question, a history question about wakeboarding that I don't even know what the question is yet.
Or the answer.
Or the... I don't know. I'm going to come up with a question when we get to that point.
But what I was saying about Langley is that yesterday he got in this big argument with me. He says that you don't, like, your ACL isn't necessary.
Really? How?
I don't know. It really didn't make any sense.
Why, did he have a problem with his knee?
No.
That he knows about it?
No. He said that, like, I don't know if he said his dad had damaged his and just, like, rehabbed it and worked out a bunch and got it to be, like, solid, like, pretty solid again, and he still does. Which I think, I don't know, we got in a big argument about it. I was like, there's a reason that every professional athlete who messes up his knee has it reconstructed.
Really?
And it's because you need an ACL.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, Jeff's amazing. He actually just rolled his foot really bad playing. He fractured his foot playing basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that. He rolled his foot?
Yeah.
I rolled my ankle.
Yeah, his whole foot was like all blue and black.
Really?
His toes are all.
Yeah, I actually still feel in my ankle when I play soccer. When I try and I play defender of the goal. I think that's what you call it. And when I try and kick it across the whole field, my ankle hurts like hecka. So.
Thanks, Brandon. That's what I said. I told Langley.
Brandon Lee is on. I like that.
I heard you don't really need your lungs. What's a wakeboarder doing playing basketball? I've actually been playing basketball like 2 or 3 times a week with my brother and one of my older brothers and his coworker. You want to get at Rollins?
Yeah, let's do it.
Get in on it?
Yeah, I'm like the master rebounder.
Really,
dude?
Dwight?
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I can't shoot.
I've been playing a ton of basketball.
I can't shoot to save my life, but I got ups, dude. I can. You know what? Actually, at the wakeboard nationals, I dunked a kickball on a 10-foot rim.
You dunked a kickball.
It was a kickball, so I could grip it a little better.
Yeah. I have a tough time palming.
It's hard to palm it.
Jeff, are you going to Shredtown? Are you going to film with Shredtown when they come to Orlando?
Yes, absolutely. I just have to talk to them and arrange that. But I will.
JKW.
Who's that?
Drew. I live with Drew now. He's here. So I am still at the boarding school. I hope you come back, and I'm gonna have Drew come over here and just say hey to you real quick.
You remember JKW?
Who's JKW?
JKW, can you post your full name?
Identify yourself.
Tell him Justin said hey.
These guys. Hey, these guys right here. I got to point this out. TGB says Todd Larson.
Justin from Columbia City.
No kidding.
Come on, come say hey to him, dude.
Drew, tell him about yourself.
Wow.
Just get in around the magic icon.
Get right around. Yeah, get your face in front of the magic.
Watterson, right? I think that's...
Who is it? Justin from Columbia
Justin,
City.
man, I wasn't kidding.
Wow.
I live with Drew.
That is wild. What's up, man?
Small
How you
world,
been?
dude.
That is way cool.
We're like
Very cool.
we're like connecting people across the country right now.
I'll get a hold of you on Facebook.
Facebook it, dude.
Wow, that's wild.
I love connecting people with old
It is,
friends.
yeah, it's pretty
Which
cool.
brings me to my next point.
What?
If anyone hasn't seen the Christian the Lion video, we're at 390.
Oh my God,
If
Christian
anyone hasn't
video?
seen Christian the Lion,
Yeah, talk about reuniting with old friends. That was like
whether
the most
it's now
touching video.
or after you leave Stoke TV for the night, just make sure that you
Search
go watch Christian the Lion.
Christian the Lion on
CHR.
YouTube.
Christian the Lion.
Dude, that is a good video.
It will it'll warm your heart.
It will.
And it will probably encourage you to get back in touch with a close friend. And if it doesn't, then you have no heart.
If it doesn't, you're an absolute monster.
No. Christian the Lion.
Christian the Lion.
Christian the Lion. Christian and then THE space LION. There you go, Chance. Thanks.
Man,
Yeah, I heard there's a book. My room, Taylor, don't you have the documentary?
I got the documentary.
Yeah. There's a documentary
any other good
too,
YouTube
video
videos?
documentary.
Any other ones that you are on the top of your list?
Let's see.
You know how people usually have I don't have any, man. I don't have any jokes, any good YouTube
Palma
videos.
has a thing with lions.
You do, you kind of look like a lion.
Yeah. Kind of
Um,
mean.
Dude, I'm getting totally like harassed. Oh, 400.
Should we discuss?
Not as good as 500.
Should we discuss? Well, how about at 500 you throw in another board or a pair of boots or something?
Ah, man. You can't do that. I'm getting ripped apart by these dudes in Michigan. They're talking so much crap about my grabs.
TGB.
Yeah, TGB and JJ and some other dude. And there's like this whole crew of dudes up in Michigan who just like they call me and leave me messages harassing me about grabbing. Like one time they're like, yeah, Jeff, this is the Tindy police. Are you serious? It's this dude Todd Larson on here. It's awesome. But they're always giving me crap. And we're kind of like this whole crew of, dudes who try and grab legit. So they're always giving me crap for it.
I heart Tindies.
See, Fran Wilson's in on it too. AJ Sharp, you know him?
AJ. Yo. Stoke meter. Maurice, Jeff, have them send the answers for the wakeboard to
stokemeter2@gmail.com.
Do you guys get that?
Okay, everybody, set up an email. Now, I'm not going to ask the question immediately, but set up an email to stokemeter2@gmail.com.
Why are you touching my leg?
Sorry, I was getting a little nervous, and I bumped into your leg with my leg. Is that... Can we continue? All right, so anybody who wants to be in on this wakeboard giveaway, they should set up an email right now. And the guys sitting over here, not in the contest. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
They can't Google the answer either.
And if I know you, like sort of well, I'm not sending you the board either. Because I've had this happen before. Like if you're like my neighbor from 2 doors down, I'm not giving you the wakeboard.
Should we discuss this trivia question like?
Yeah, I need a good.
We'll do it.
Jeff, how would you feel about coming with Shredtown when they come to Alabama? Sounds like fun. Let me know when and where. Right.
What is DFTR, Josh? mean?
Definitely, totally rad, Josh.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
WTF? Why that face?
Why that? Oh man! All right. I'm nervous now.
Well, let's figure out what we're gonna do.
I was gonna give away this wakeboard. Now I'm getting really nervous about it. Maybe I'll just keep on.
Been riding every day. I like it.
Been riding every day. All right, I'm gonna think of a question. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into my zone here.
All right. Down for the ride. That's what it is. Can you verify?
What?
Can you verify your question with me, and I'll let you know if it's good?
Yeah, I will. You tend to these questions in the meantime, because I'm going into the zone. I'm starting to think about it.
OPPN. You got something?
I think so.
Dude, we're still just...
I got two options. Look, we keep climbing. It's pretty cool.
415. That's...
GC.
Hey, wait. I want to go back up real quick. When you were telling them how to respond to the to the trivia question, somebody said that you do a tailfish roll to blind.
Who said it?
Here.
Oh, TGB.
I don't think I've ever seen you do a tailfish roll to blind.
I've done them. I'm not proud. I'm not proud, but I moved
in that case, TGB.
Actually, TGB, I moved it to tail grab about 3 weeks ago, so shove it.
In that case, TGB, good job calling him out.
Is that my phone?
Yes.
Maurice is calling.
Oh.
Yo, buddy. Perfect.
How do we...
So we're going to send the email to you, and then you'll... So the first one that pops up is the winner.
Stoke meter 2.
Dude, should we just keep delaying it? Should we just make people watch us sit here until we get to 500? Just go.
Dude, we got 422.
Oh, you go handle them, dude. Well, are you gonna be there? I'll just wait for you to get back to me. You can announce
the official winner after you check your email. Just announce it in the in the main frame, dude. Yeah. Okay. Well, you need to know the answer to my question too. I'll text you the answer right now. I'll text you the answer. All right. Sounds good. Oh, yeah, we will. All right, later. That was Maurice.
What did he have to say?
Do you know what he said?
Huh.
He said we're the best Stoke meter he's ever had.
Really?
Yeah, he said he wants to offer us our own show. It's kind of it's kind of like the Tonight Show, but via web. And what we do is we have, animal trainers come on and different, celebrities and things like that.
Dude,
and we just talk to them.
Computer, man.
Oh, ouch.
Like, I'm just trying to get a little FaceTime here.
You know what happens?
Really?
I keep getting confused.
Was he serious about offering us our own show?
I think he wants to offer us like a 10-year deal.
When's he sending his contract over?
I think he's gonna post
Draft it
he's gonna post a link to it in the frame here so everybody can look at it and help us review
Negotiate.
Make sure it's good. Yeah. Okay. So how many hits are we at right now?
Probably 430 now. 431.
431.
He don't respond.
Look at
James
that.
has asked that like 10 times.
How do we answer the trivia question?
Is that James, one of the guys from who keeps heckling you?
I don't know. I got a whole crew of haters on here right now. All right. Do you want me to tell you the question that I was going to ask them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm intimidated. I think a bug's going to jump in my hair. Okay. It's...
How is anyone going to be able to guess that?
They're just going to have to guess. Or...
But then you're going to have like 40 people get it, probably.
The first one to get it is the winner. Or...
Hold on. think I know that. Hold on.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah, Palma, you won.
That's pretty scary though that I was
Creep.
that was a cool one.
Is that good?
I like
Is that a good one? What do you think I should go for? Maybe I should.
McKee, you're sick.
You're sick. Same with Palma. Why? Look 'em when you're done.
Jeff's girlfriend.
Hey, is GC? Is that Garrett?
I wonder if
GC, are you Garrett? GC Cortese?
I wonder if your girlfriend got jealous right there.
I know somebody was just hitting on my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I had to jump right through this computer and take him out.
Is that Garrett or what?
I don't know, GC. Yep, the one and only. That's my roommate.
Hey, Garrett. Taylor and I were looking at that photo you posted from your plane trip today. That was awesome. Sitting at the Alliance.
At the Alliance office working on the photo annual. Oh, Garrett, working on the photo annual. There's some news about Alliance. Isn't it like 7:30 there?
Yeah.
Still at the office? Yeah, probably.
Did you see the picture on his Facebook?
No, what did he do?
There's this lady sleeping on him on the plane, and he took a picture of it.
No way.
It's all. You should see the thread too. There's some really funny stuff.
Garrett, you had a woman sleep on you today? 7:33 in California is the time. So awkward. That is amazing.
You gotta see it, man.
Oh man, do you ever notice that you only drool when you're on an airplane?
No, I drool when I sleep here.
No. I only drool on airplanes, and it's really awkward. Like, every time I sit up, it's like, ugh. And then everybody's always staring at me. Is that question a good question to ask? Oh, man! Garrett, we're looking at the photo. See if we can, Yeah, you can totally see it.
Yeah.
There's Garrett with some, some woman in the middle seat sleeping on his shoulder. That is totally hilarious. Are we offline? We just lost our window. Guys,
You're still on here.
Okay, cool.
Why? So what happened here?
I don't know. We lost our window.
Does this refresh it?
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Which question was better, the first or the second, Josh?
What was the second?
The one that you knew the answer to?
What was the first?
The one about the, you know.
Oh. Both on the same subject. Just slightly.
Is that
different.
bad that they're both on the same subject?
No. The only problem I see with that,
Yeah.
I don't think you can do the second one because that totally
It restricts it to somebody
that
that I knew.
restricts it to somebody right around here, which is what you actually probably don't want.
Maybe it should be a question about, since it's a slingshot board I'm giving away, maybe it should be a question about slingshot. You think? I mean, that's kind of fair.
That'd be one way to roll with it.
What would I ask them that they don't already know about slingshot?
That's kind of your territory, man.
All right, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna do it. I think we're gonna get to 500, but I'm gonna do it now.
What are you gonna do?
Give away the wakeboard.
Okay, so what?
You want to? I'm gonna text Maurice the answer right now.
Which question are you doing? First, number one.
No, I got a third question that I just came up with.
Okay, well, yeah, you don't have to tell me because I'm not gonna know the answer
Yeah.
anyway. Probably.
Okay. All right, here we go. Does everybody have an email open? An email open ready to send in to win this wakeboard right here. 2009 Slingshot Recoil. Slightly used by myself.
which only
in good condition adds to the value, if anything.
definitely adds to the value.
Got one of my best sticker jobs I've ever done. Dude, someone's about to do Iron Gym in your hallway.
Did you see that? That thing's sick, though.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna give away this wakeboard right now, and I'm texting Maurice the answer to the question. So everybody get an email set up.
Make sure you know the.
Make sure the email is made out to stokemeter2@gmail.com. I'll sign the board if you want me to. And Palma, can you sign it? Are you contractually obligated to not sign it?
I will definitely sign it.
We can both sign the board. And if I find this board on eBay, dude, I will hunt you down. Wouldn't that be messed up? If I sent them this board and they sold it on eBay,
that'd be cool.
Oh
But
man, and I know this is my board.
We're done on it, right?
No.
I can guarantee you there weren't any two-handed chromobes done.
No. Probably a tailfish roll to blind.
Probably a couple tailfish.
Maybe a couple, but I didn't need to, and I probably,
How did TGB know you did tailfish roll to blinds?
I don't, dude. These guys know. Anytime I don't grab right, these guys know. Like even if today we went out and I missed.
I think it's pretty cool they hold you accountable.
They do. It's really cool.
And I would like to ask.
They're pressuring me. It's nice.
Whoever is TGB the one who calls you? You think?
No. TGB is Trevor Bueller, who's friends with Todd Larson, and they're both from Michigan.
Okay. Well, TGB, personally, I'm going to just ask you to do the same thing for me.
Yeah, you need someone monitoring your style. Always.
I need an accountability partner. So, if you don't mind doing that for me, I'd actually kind of like that.
Okay. Ready? I'm going to ask my question.
That's pretty crazy.
That was cool. I might have to go get in line for that. Okay. Here's the board. Palma, here's the board. Can everybody see this? It's coming your way if you answer it right. Okay. If everybody has their email open, I will announce the question in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here's the question. As several of you may or may not know, I'm going to leave that in there. I am also the team manager for Slingshot Wakeboards. And my question to you is, as team manager for Slingshot, who is the first professional wakeboarder that I'm responsible for signing to our brand? Send your emails to stokemeter2@gmail.com. Somebody's about to get a free wakeboard, and Slingshot's about to ship it to them, and they don't know it yet. I'm just kidding. I'm going to ask permission tomorrow. But I think
Yeah.
it will.
Oh yeah, Maurice. And if
Should I repeat the question? I think people already know. As team manager for Slingshot.
Maurice, what's the most number of users you've had on here for a show?
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah.
857 for me and Garrett's show.
Really?
World record.
What day was that?
It was a Wednesday, I believe.
Oh, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
then.
Monday. There's a lot of good, there's a lot of good TV shows on tonight, and it's tough.
Yeah, Monday Night Football.
GC 858. That's right. Oh, Maurice, Tyler Davis is the winner. Yeah. Who's Tyler Davis? I don't actually know him. That makes me feel better about this.
What was the answer?
What was the answer?
Already getting free boards. Is he not already getting free boards? I'm from Stokey.
Stokey, are you Tyler Davis?
Yes.
Yeah? Tyler Davis, congratulations. The answer is Jeff House, the first wakeboarder I was responsible for signing to Slingshot Wakeboards as team manager. So, Yeah, Tyler Davis sending you aboard. You might have to wait a couple days because I have to find a wakeboard box, unless you have one.
I actually do have one. I do.
Okay.
But I might need that if we get to 550 viewers.
Oh, that's true.
Because if we get to 550...
Uh-oh. We have a... I just turned this away. I touched your computer. I'm sorry.
If we get to 550...
If we get to 550, you're giving away your board?
Or giving away a board. I don't know what I'm giving away, but...
456 right now. All right. Who's Stokey? I love you. Wow. 100 more viewers. Josh, do you think we can get there before I sweat every ounce of liquid out of my body under these heat lamps?
I need to go get a drink, actually.
Oh my gosh.
I think we can do it. Ain't that the
kid just won?
Yeah, if we get to 550, I'll send out a board as well.
Okay. I'm sending out a board. Pretty cool.
What are you guys doing?
Engineering.
Workout bar.
Palma, I bet McKee has some water. He should share out of that cup. Hey, do you want to get one of those waters I brought over? Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, one of the solo cup waters you got there.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff.
I'm gonna go grab a beverage.
Okay. Dang, people are
that
quick.
actually works. Yeah.
All right, everybody's having a good old time on Stoke Meter right now, conversing amongst themselves. Dude, who's the dude?
Simple physics.
I only asked because dude gave me a compliment. Did you hear that, Palma?
No.
I got a compliment.
Really?
Yeah, he said I did a... So 1,000, will you send out another board? Yes, Lake Loco. I will give away one more wakeboard if we get 1,000 viewers. Easy. But it's got to happen in like 15 minutes. So you better start working your internet magic. Hey, Palma, you ever wake skate?
Yeah, I mean, you're better than me at wake skating, though.
What's your, like, have you landed a shove it?
Yeah, I do shove it, and I can do, like, wake, I've done wake to wake 180s.
Wake to wake 180s. Have you ever done a 3 shove?
I don't know that I've tried.
No?
I haven't wake skated much, but I like doing, like, wake to wake, some wake to wake grabs and stuff.
Yeah. I like wake skating. It's pretty fun. I used to do it pretty seriously.
Do you have one?
I don't even have one right now. That's the thing that's totally depressing. Because it is really fun.
If you had one, we could skate tomorrow.
We could. You know what's fun is wake skating on the Cessatec deal at the projects. They got all those little rails and stuff and boxes.
It's like
you can do shove it's off, back flips, like all that.
It's seriously
all that
like
stuff.
It's about 10 degrees hotter here than it is.
Is it
like,
really?
Right outside the light.
Yeah. Callie, is Jeff McKee ignoring me? Am I being ignored? Hello, anyone? Can we just take a minute, please? Palma. Callie, what's the word, bro? Or babe? What do you want from Palma? Oh, there's another. Is that another Callie with a capital?
Can we just take a minute, please?
A moment of silence.
Can we talk about?
Oh, look what everybody's saying. Look at this. Look at this in caps. Uh-oh. Team rider Tyler Davis is the boyfriend of a team rider. Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Tyler Davis is the boyfriend of who?
Tyler
Davis. Corey Dyer?
Corey Dyer's boyfriend. Tyler Davis is Corey Dyer's boyfriend.
So I've never met Corey Dyer's boyfriend.
I think I've met him once.
You have?
Yeah. So that's not
I've
any.
never met him.
I'm not.
Totally
I'm not,
legit.
So there's no conflict of interest there, though?
When I heard the name Tyler Davis, did I know it? No.
Okay.
It's legit.
All right.
Tyler Davis, you got the board, bro.
She's probably with him. Does it matter that she's with him? Would she?
She wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know the answer. Corey Dyer came on.
Just this
like a
past
year and a half after House. Legit. If we hit 1,000, I'll give away another though. Hey, who's your favorite rider and hit it? You remember Hit It?
Yeah, I remember.
I remember Nelson in it. I'm trying to think of who was in it. Nelson, Kobe, Byerly. Was McCaffrey in Hit It? Or was he in Spray? He was in Spray.
I know he's in Spray.
Yeah, and Hit It. And I think Mike Weddington was in Hit It. Eric? I think I'm getting Spray and Hit It confused.
And High Wake Shifters.
Yeah. Nicrasen. Nicrasen used to be one of my favorites, though. I remember I used to ride, and when my brother and I would learn tricks, we'd be like, oh, who did I look like? And my brother would be like, you looked like Greg Nicrasen. They'd be like, dude, you looked like Scott Barley. Thanks for listening.
Tyler is so are we so have we decided that that Tyler Davis his win is still legit?
Yeah. Tyler, do you have a slingshot wakeboard? If not, one's coming your way. Let's be honest here. Doesn't get free boards. He needs a wakeboard.
Sounds good, AJ. Thanks for hanging, man.
Yeah. Peace, brother. You know what? We keep on looking at the wrong one. I keep forgetting.
No one cares. It's legit.
Totally legit.
Sounds good to me, Jared.
You can't, Tyler, you can't remove any of the stickers on this board, though. That's the deal. We got to get... Adam wants us to remove him from Canada if we get 2,000 hits. That's going to be a little bit more tricky. I don't have any free...
I've got an in immigration if you can cover the plane tickets.
All I got is a couple of get out of jail free passes from the Monopoly set. You know? So I don't have much pull with the Canadian Border Patrol. But 2,000, we'll see what we can do. Dude, why, dude? Shred snow.
Josh Smith is sick and
Hit It. Does Josh Smith have blue hair and Hit It, or that's in Spray? I'm trying to think. I remember Kobe and Weddington and Nelson.
10,000. Can I have your boat?
No, I'll probably get in big trouble for that.
I reckon that's something you could get fired for.
That's probably that would be a touchy subject, I'm sure. Oh man. Any snowboard trips planned?
I will most likely be heading. I've got my oldest brother is out in Cali, San Fran area,
yeah.
And so I'm going to be doing hopefully a couple trips out to Tahoe.
I'm going to Tahoe this year. February 27th to March 6th.
Who are you staying with?
My family.
Do you guys? How big of a place are you in?
The rent for the week is $200 to you.
Anyways, well, I'll have to talk to John and see what.
But we ride at Heavenly Valley a lot.
Really? I rode at North Side North Star.
North Star's got a ton of rails.
Yeah.
Totally awesome.
It was really good. So I am going to be going out to.
No, we don't. 531 viewers. Yes.
Doing it.
Oh man, Hyperlight's gonna be pissed. See these guys?
The Rasta signature skull candies.
Rastafarian skull candies in the wrapper, fresh. I'm gonna give them away.
Talk to him.
Maurice is calling. We're in trouble.
Have we done anything wrong?
These guys right here are up for grabs. Take a good hard look. Rastafarian Talisman. You want them, Callie.
We're about to give away a Hyperlight board.
Are we really? Dude, don't say it if you don't mean it. 5:45.
I'm dead serious. I said 5:50.
Holy crap. We're late bloomers right now. We're late blooming. Do you have a question for you? Do you have a trivia question?
What's that?
I have a trivia. No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm definitely. So should we have them? Call failed. When's the last time you updated your iPhone software?
Oh, dude, it fails all the time.
When's the last time? That's not what I asked.
3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
There's another update.
Another one?
Yeah. You need to do it.
I don't know who has the iPhone, but I can't get one call without it dropping.
Is this a 3G?
It's a 3G.
Bummer.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Don't have that new stuff like you. Oh my God, 5:59. Somebody is hacking into the system.
Oh man. Do you think this?
I think it's a fraud. I think it's a fake.
Do you think that this is definitely a legit 550? Yeah.
565 unique viewers, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, no good.
I gotcha. We just okay. Well, looks like we're getting there. 575.
576. It's jumping like crazy. People are just changing their names, and that's how it's jumping.
Are you sure that people aren't?
Stop
Are you sure
it!
that people just aren't changing their names, and it's just gonna continue going? All right.
Oh, look at that, TGB. I like TGB style. Look at that. Chase and Bill on the GTO.
All right. Well, yeah, we're
ahead of
gonna.
their time.
Jeff and I got to go talk about a trivia question.
It's not by changing your name.
It's not. Randy's retarded road rash.
Awesome. Now we're not. Now we're tied. Now we're ahead.
Oh man, we're climbing like
All
crazy.
right. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Because I posted on my Facebook 3 weeks ago.
Taylor. My roommate actually came out and filmed Jeff and I for a set this afternoon, and he's going
With
through
the
some of
7D.
with the new Canon 7D. He got some we actually got some pretty good footage, and
We're going to get some more this week.
we're gonna get some more this week too. So
I'll post it up next week.
Taylor, who is T Money on the chat here, is going to post it. Where's the easiest place for you to post it, you think? You want to do Vimeo?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do...
Vimeo, it's the best.
Yeah.
You want to do Vimeo?
Yep.
While you're on Vimeo, check out vimeo.com/slingshotwake.
On Stoke Meter and Facebook or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So, so Taylor, my roommate, is... and my heterosexual life partner is going
Everybody's
to...
got one. Mine's
Yeah.
Garrett.
Yep. And Taylor is going to post some footage of Jeff and I from today, and then we'll probably film a couple more times
But
this
Taylor,
week.
not without my approval, actually. That's the one thing that I tell everybody who films me. I actually have a waiver I need you to sign. And
Anyway, we're going to post it to Vimeo, and we will put... we'll post a link on Facebook, and we'll post it on Stoke Meter, and we'll get that out to you guys, because we actually did get some decent stuff today, but we need to get a little more.
We need more.
In the next couple of days.
we need a lot more. Let's do all week and then put it up.
Okay. So yeah, we'll have something up on Vimeo maybe like this weekend, early next week.
Okay. So I should do a skull candy question now for a free skull candy giveaway. Look at that. So ballin', Palma. Ballin'. Do you have any pairs of headphones in the wrapper just chilling at your house?
No. And if they do, they would have been from you. So it would still not be that baller for me.
I got them everywhere. It's insane. Question about Skull Candy for the Skull Candy headphone giveaway. Palma, do you have any ideas? Or no, maybe it'll just be a question about... Oh, I know the question. Come here. Move your dreads over.
I pulled them back.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
What was it? 2009?
Yeah. Okay. All right, Maurice. We're gonna do another giveaway. We're gonna give away these Skull Candy headphones. So maybe you could put up a couple times that email address that people need to send the answer to. I'll text you the answer right now, Maurice. Maurice is getting ready. Let me text him the answer to the question. This is going well right now, huh? 600 viewers. Answer. Okay. Stoke Meter. Everybody get your emails out and open. Tyler, you can't win again. And if it's somebody who I know, then it's a no-go. StokeMeter2@gmail.com. Everybody get an email ready.
Give him a second. Give him a second for people who might have just...
people who just jumped on here.
Give him another minute or two. Jeff, your battery's getting low.
Oh, it is. Catastrophic.
Charger?
Oh, we're charging. Okay. All right, is everybody's... Maurice has got the answer to the question, and I have the question in my head.
And I know the answer to, which I didn't know until I saw it on the text, though.
Everybody get their emails ready. This is for a pair of Skull Candy headphones, which I am going to have to pay the shipping for. So you better live close. If you live in Alaska, it's a no-go. I'm sorry. If there's anybody on here from Alaska, you're done for. Subject of the question is Jeff McKee wakeboarding in competition. And the question, countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the question, in what year did I win the Boys World Championship of the world? Wakeboarding in Texas, the tournament was. In what year did I win the Boys World Championships? Send your emails to stokemeter2@gmail.com.
Good stuff.
It's a good one. That's right. You didn't think it, but I'm a world champ. It's like...
How old were you then?
Well, I can't tell you how old I was.
I was seeing how smart you were.
Yeah, I've almost slipped a few times. Garrett, I wish it was 2006.
Garrett, I said 2009.
Oh, man, if I was world champ in 2006, that'd be rad. That wasn't a Skull Candy question. I switched it up on you guys. Sorry. Sean Brinkle is the winner. I've never heard of him. I hope if he's dating Jeff House, that's really going to ruin things. Sean, sweet, that's you. Sean, where do you live? Please say it's close to Florida. Sean, give me your address, bro. I can do it.
Yeah, we might just drive that up.
Yeah, maybe send me your address. I'll type it into Google and we'll be there tomorrow morning.
Justin Evans.
Justin Evans rode with me back then. Wow, this Lake Loco knows Justin Evans. Who are you, Lake Loco? Justin Evans, that's from Blindside days, 1998. I don't think anybody posted the answer. 1998, I was the Boys World Champion. It's now 2009, and I still write it on every time I compete in the Pro Tour. They ask you for your career highlights, and that's my number one on my list. Second on my list is having the most viewers ever on StokeMeter.com.
And the second most.
And the second most. Are we at the second most?
Yeah, Maurice just
Who said that?
Maurice said it.
And the second. Wait, who has the third, Maurice? I think me too. No, literally, I think I had the third for a while.
Wow, this is a nice debut for me, though.
And then the Mersha. Well,
I'm feeling good about
you're
this.
in good company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kinda.
I mean, I'll take the check later, all right? Cool. How many are we at? 645. Nice.
Third most is Daniel Watkins.
Third most is Daniel Watkins.
This was a fun stoke meter until
Until
it turned
me
into...
losing all the swag.
I like that.
Lake Loco rode with Mike Rogers back.
Oh, yeah.
Did they ever identify themselves?
We gotta do the, I gotta do a hyperlite trivia question.
Are you gonna give away your board?
Yeah, not that board, but...
Man, which one? Was it one of these 7 brand new ones right over here leaning against the wall? Look at that. No, wait. 8. 8 brand new wakeboards right here.
No, there's 2 behind the bookcase.
There really is?
No.
I was just messing with everybody. There's one I'm looking 2 over here that I'm looking at. Probably not for sale.
Let me think about...
Hyperlight giveaway.
I gotta think about what I want to do for the hyperlight trivia question.
Wait a second, though. Hey, AJ wants to buy it. Okay, screw the giveaway.
Giveaway is officially over. We'll do another giveaway at 1,000.
Another giveaway at 1,000. In the meantime, we're gonna make some cash here. And because I've helped you get so many viewers, Palma, can I get a cut of this?
Yeah, I'll give you 15%.
Okay. So what's the retail on this Merrick? 500? 600?
I believe it's like 650. I think is what it is.
AJ, how's $400 sound?
I'll do. AJ's been on here for a long time. I'll do 375. Palma has the auction. Palma studied business.
Did you study business?
I did.
I studied economics. They're sort of the same.
Yeah,
but,
wakeboards on bike.com makes that too. DFTR Josh.
Definitely freaking totally rad.
I'll give you 3467. That's what's in my pocket. 666.
You guys could be heterosexual life business partners.
You're good for sure.
I always feel like these stoke meters are really intimate, and I think it's because there's no wide angle on this computer.
Yeah.
So it forces us to sit like this.
Yeah.
Shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow.
I love that. Like, see how like nicely lit up the little.
It does, man. The magic is on display right now, dude.
Oh gosh, this thing just.
We should be getting like an incentive from them.
We are.
Okay, cool. 666 viewers.
So anyway, hyperlight trivia question. We keep getting distracted here.
Oh, I know. I got a good one.
Hyperlight?
Yeah, hyperlight.
I feel like that's pretty easy.
Really?
Kinda.
That's easy?
Yeah.
No. That's not the answer. I don't know. That'd be a shame.
Wait till 700. All right, Mel. You're the boss. That'll be good because hopefully by then.
Gotta send Maurice the question too.
Yeah, well, that'll be good because hopefully by
700, you'll have thought of something intelligent to say.
Yeah. I'm gonna go while we're doing this, and while
you want to go on Google real quick?
No, I want to go on.
On what?
On Facebook and post something about this, so people continue to get more and more involved.
Oh, you want to go on Facebook? I'll go on my Facebook too.
Yeah.
Ready? Facebook.com/Jeff Rules Universe. Alright, here we are. Sign in. Jeff is a badass mofo. Password. Palma licks.
Give a dread. I will actually.
Just throw it in with the board.
Yeah, it'll be a whole package.
Yeah.
We'll do a package setup. We'll do. Maurice says he wants to do 700. So in the meantime,
I can't log in. Can you log in?
Just whatever. Just leave it.
I can't get into my Facebook.
Hey Taylor.
My girlfriend's probably on it right now.
Yeah. Do you know how many viewers we have right now? It's closed right here.
Let's go Magic! Let's go Magic! Woo! Amazing! I can't wait.
$6.95. So
$6.95. We're getting cool. We're getting there. Jazz.
Okay. Let me think about this. It's gotta be something kind of.
Wow, AJ Sharp wants to be my friend on Facebook. We just met on Stoke Meter. Sean Brinkle, I'm pretty sure we just met on Stoke Meter. And Adam Brittle. I think we all just met.
I wonder if I got any
Hey,
friends.
you know what? While you guys are here, you should follow me on Twitter. Right? Is that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Follow me on Twitter, guys. Twitter.
I don't Twitter, but you can.
You should Twitter.
I haven't started. Maybe you can give.
You should start. Look, we should start tonight.
Maybe you can give me a Twitter tutorial.
I could.
After we're done.
Actually,
but in the meantime, Facebook is where I do.
Find him on
most of
Facebook.
my
His name's
stuff.
Josh Palma. Is that your Facebook name?
Yes, it is.
Josh Palma from Maitland, Florida.
Yeah.
Is that what you say, Maitland?
Yeah.
Okay. Find me on Facebook, Jeff McKee from Winter Park, Florida, I think. And follow me on Twitter while we're at it, because I'm in a Twitter competition with a couple of people for most followers, and I could really use your help. So it's twitter.com/Jeffrey
as many
McKee.
honestly as many friend requests as I can get. I think I have. It's kind of been a
tutorial.
If I can as many friend requests as I can get, I'd really be I'd really appreciate it. I think I'm at like 960 friends right now, and I've really, really been wanting to push for that 1,000 mark.
Yeah.
So as many of you who will send me a friend request,
That'd be nice.
I would greatly appreciate it.
Um.
So Hyperlight trivia question. My feed's still not. Taylor, what is it?
Twitter.com/Jeffrey McKee. Twitter.com/Jeffrey McKee.
722. You're gonna give away another board too.
I'm supposed to be done like an hour ago.
I know. Okay, so you give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a board, and
all right,
and figure out a trivia question.
Okay. Oh my gosh. No, you don't. Are you serious?
Yeah. Wait. Just be watching.
Man, now we got work to do tomorrow. I gotta mail some stuff out. Hey McKee, do you Farmville too? What is Farmville? That is something creepy sounding. Is that like Twitter for farmers? How many boards does Palma have?
Farmville
Probably like 35 in here. Is it really?
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Where'd you come from? There's Palma's other roommate here.
Josh Palma here. And what's that?
That's pretty good, man.
Got a board.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna donate one of my locks. So
Yo, Jeff, can you accept
People
your
coming
friend
in.
request? Yeah, I will eventually. I'm slow with that stuff.
not a stand. I forgot my spray tan. Hold on.
Oh man, we got Palma impersonators. Palma, where are ya?
Out here.
Palma's out on the balcony right now. He's calling Greg Dick's cell phone. I can hear him. He's sweating. Greg, hey, Greg, we got a problem. Listen, man, I gotta give away my board. Is that cool? No! You can't give away a hyperlight whiteboard! Come on, dude, please. Alright, let's do it. Oh, AA will drive from Atlanta to pick up the board. I hope that AA wins this thing, so then you can save on shipping. Jeff, what's my Facebook? I don't know. It's like a really long code to get to it, but you just search my name, Jeff McKee from Orlando, wakeboard, Jeff, here's a serious question. Jeff, how much is the difference from the regular board to flex board in your knees getting to a flex board to a flex knees are getting okay, Lake Loco's knees are getting old and they're wondering what the difference is. The way I like to describe a flex board such as a Slingshot, the original flex board company, right? First ones to do it right. Now everybody's chasing us, might I say. Is that legit? It's legit. Palma's not happy. Anyways, I like to describe a flex board. It's kind of like a suspension, like say on like a motorcycle or something. Like say a motocross bike, you're going up a big jump. The suspension on the back, it loads, compresses, and like creates energy. And when you release off the end of that jump, it kicks back and gives you a little boost. Same thing like when you're coming off the wake. You come up that wake and the board flexes, and as you come off the top of it, all the energy inside of it just releases and gives you an extra kick. And then at the same time, you're coming down for landings, and it acts like a suspension. It flexes and it helps absorb a lot of that impact that usually you feel with your knees and stuff. So. Yeah, it's great. For me, it's been something, I used to never really go in the flats, and not that I do a lot now, but I do more than I used to. And it's just so much nicer, so much softer. I've had a lot of problems with my back hurting from landing hard and stuff like that. And it's been great. It's been really, really nice, easy on the body, and gives me some more pop. And it's a blast. I love riding them. So, let's see here. Chase found me on Twitter at Jeffrey McKee. Yeah. Okay. A lot of questions coming in here. Jeff, come back to Utah and let's get that bowling on. I am all about bowling. Let's do it. Wow. What happened to Colin Wright? We miss him. I miss Colin Wright too. I think Colin is still.
Oh, I got it.
What do you got? Question?
Yeah. I got a good one.
Okay.
This is for people who. This is good.
Hyperlight giveaway question.
This is the Hyperlight giveaway question. And why is this thing still not working?
I don't know.
This is the Hyperlight giveaway question for a flex. For a 2010 Hyperlight Premiere.
Did you just call?
No. No.
Are they going to be upset about this tomorrow?
We'll see.
Hey, how many viewers we got? GC, give us a how many viewers we got, because we're trying to break the record right now. 779, very nice. Hey, you got to text.
I know. I'm just setting this up. I'm going to be pumped on who gets this, because this is just to kind of Jeff, quit moving this. I know that you were doing solo for a few there, but
I was. I moved it.
So I like this question because it is related, and it kind of comes from a video that was kind of the first video that I watched probably like 100 times, and just kind of really shaped the way I rode when I wakeboard video. It kind of really shaped the way that I kind of learned to ride. And
do you want to type it in?
I will. Can I finish first?
Yeah.
It really kind of was just really inspirational to me when I first started riding. And Jeff, you're being like really, really rude.
I'm sorry. Go for it.
So anyway, I think this will be a fun question for people, and it might be easier for those who have been in the sport for a little while. But I got to text Mo the answer first. So.
Hey, is this hardwood floor or laminate?
That's hardwood, buddy.
Wow.
That's rich mahogany.
That's really nice.
It's good stuff.
Really nice.
I have Jeff over at my house, and he just really makes himself at home, which is great. I'm cool with that.
It's my first time over here.
At this place, it is.
Like
Did you ever come inside my other place?
Inside the other place. While you text that answer, I'm gonna get a couple pull-ups on Iron Gym.
Okay.
Maybe you should tilt that.
I will.
How do we?
There we go, Jeff. That's perfect, buddy. Nice, Jeff. Hey, full extension, Jeff. None of this. Come on. Full extension, buddy. I can see that thing breaking.
Yeah, I know. Do you have to be careful?
I don't know.
Did you get this at Walgreens?
Drew got it.
Is Drew in bed?
Probably.
Oh man, we're totally harshing his mellow. Woo! Iron Gym, baby! You know, I went to Walgreens today.
All right. The answer is you might.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
I know the question.
Okay, cool. So Mo should have the answer now.
Is that what we're calling Maurice? Mo?
I just kind of took liberty with that,
Mo.
actually. Mo, are you cool with that? I didn't even ask you. It's a little rude, but.
Oh, check out this Body Love shirt.
And I'm cool with the Palma Cribs tour. Actually, I think that's a great idea.
You want to do that next?
We'll do that. We'll do that after we do this giveaway.
We should go show my car.
Age, sex, location. Sexy kitty. Who's sexy kitty?
1,005.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Shut up.
With 150 people on right now.
How many viewers we got? Maurice, we're killing it!
Yeah! Hey,
11:10.
hey! If we can keep this
11:58.
if we can keep this rolling, and Jeff, you have to give away another board now.
Oh, dude, they're gonna kill me, man.
If we can get to, are we sure this isn't like some hack?
I think someone hacked it.
Maurice, if you can give us confirmation that this is not a hack job.
It says 175 viewers on right now.
Dude,
that's like crazy.
Slingshot is gonna kill me.
Hey.
Did you find out that I used their shipping for 2 boards?
Hey, Maurice, if we can have confirmation that this is definitely not somebody hacking into the mainframe, Jeff will be giving away another board in a little, followed by me giving away another board as well.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, I mean,
Hey,
we're breaking records.
Have you ever seen Dexter on Showtime?
It's Maurice. Mo.
Has anybody ever watched Dexter on Showtime?
Mo, is it
Guys, everybody chill out. We're gonna do the giveaway.
Mo?
Anybody who's into Dexter? Anybody? There you go, Jared. Jared, I feel like I'm the father, Dexter's father right now, because the lights are hitting me like I'm an apparition, a ghost. And I'm telling Dexter evil things to do. You see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, look at that! This is weird when I don't have anybody to talk to.
Yeah, call me back. So did you get my answer to the Hyperlight trivia question? Do you know what the question is, or do you not know?
Hey,
it says you just broke in 2,000.
There's no way.
I didn't know if you knew what it was, but anyway, well, I will. After you talk to the tech guy and you can confirm or disconfirm the number of viewers we have, then we will. Yeah, we'll talk about what we're gonna do. And also, in the meantime, if you could get some, if you wouldn't mind doing a quick recon mission on Sexy Kitty.
Yeah, who is this Sexy Kitty?
And get back to me, that would be great.
Is it a babe, do you think?
All right, Mo, I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right. West is the best, and so is Vandal. Yeah. Most wagon, you're not getting my boat. I'll take you for a ride on it if you come down to town.
Okay, so.
Are you going to give this board away?
Yeah, Mo has the answer.
Did he say it's legit?
He's working on that right now.
Somebody's doing some weird stuff. There's
Taylor,
no way.
Taylor, what are we at right now?
$2,500.
There's no way.
They better cut it out, or else it'll look fake.
Or else what?
So
Tell them it'll look fake if they keep doing it.
There's no way.
So guys, we're waiting for Maurice to get back to us about this because we've kind of had an Unreal explosion.
Somebody hacked into the mainframe.
It looks like someone hacked into the mainframe.
Yeah. We know all about that.
And we know how to hack into mainframe, so that's why we are suspicious of what's going on.
Well, I mean, they're wondering why I'm out of, the camera's view right now.
Yeah.
I'm hacking.
So, Jeff,
what's the word?
He thinks up to around 8 it was legit.
Yeah.
For sure, and he's trying to figure out. So, to me, this means that we've got to get this trivia question done. So, the question is, to what song did Sean Murray ride to in the film Mayday?
Oh.
Send the answer to stokemeter2@gmail.com.
Sexy Kitty is wrong. If that's an answer. All right, Maurice. We're waiting on you, buddy. Who has the answer? Palma.
3,100 viewers.
No, that's totally not real.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed right now.
This whole thing's a hoax now.
Yeah, sort of.
It's just turned into a hacker fest.
Yep.
Who has emailed Maurice the correct answer? That's how you win this thing. By emailing Maurice at stokemeter2@gmail.com the correct answer. Palma, it's not legit. There's no way. Paul Bernaire added me on Facebook. James Latier, Nick McDonald, Christian C. Alexander, and Lauren Biochum.
Glad to see that some people are obviously still down with some of the old videos and they're still watching them. Or if they're not still watching them, they at least watched them a ton a few years ago.
I watched that video a ton, and I could sing you almost every word to that song.
Me too.
Do you remember what he said right before it started? He said something about polka.
Yeah.
And he just likes going on the trip because of all the different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
What else did he say?
Matt Bass is the winner.
Matt Bass wins the board?
Matt Bass won, yeah.
Well, congratulate him.
Matt Bass, where are you from, Matt? Congratulations.
Give him a high five, an air five.
On the board. Pound it.
Yeah.
Blow it up.
Blow it up. Fiddle it a little bit.
Yeah, Matt, Minnesota, huh?
Uh-oh.
Or is that Montana? I'm really bad with geography.
Oh, it better not be Montana.
Minnesota.
Woo! Thank God. Montana would have been pricey.
Glad we could get Mayday in the buzz tonight, though. Pumped on that. Midwest reppin'. Where in Minnesota, Matt? Again, congratulations, man. And just out of curiosity, what board are you riding right now? Because you never know. I might have some liberty in terms of what board I can get you to.
Oh, dang. Options.
Give you some options, dude.
Options. Dude, look at all.
I'm not going to try to shove one board down your throat if that's not what you want.
I got 15 friend requests right now.
I'm riding the response, but came off the premiere. What year premiere were you riding, Matt?
Hey, Matt, Sell it.
No.
Sell it.
Matt?
You ride a slingshot. Do not do this.
Matt.
This is not good.
You use that...
What are you telling him to do with my board?
Matt, you should probably use... I would just think that
This is totally unfair. You should ride both of them.
Why? Why would he do that? He's got a Premier to ride in the park if he still has his little Premier, and a Premier to keep fresh for the boat.
Matt, this is a great idea. Listen, keep that response on the water. This board that he's sending you, you can make a killer wakeboard bench for your bedroom. Bit of a predicament, huh? Maurice is calling me in. Hey, buddy. What's up? There's no way.
No way. Taylor, what are we at right now?
We're at like. Oh wait, we're at 40.
Oh, really?
43, 24, 43, 32.
We're at 4,000?
43, 45. That's how fast it's going up. There's no way.
You're kidding me, bro. You are kidding me. You mean to tell me that there's thousands of people out there who have no idea who we are, who hate the Orlando Magic,
and
oh my God. Maurice, you know what they're thinking, right? You know why they're watching us. They think we're gonna get naked soon. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Where's Sexy Kitty? Matt, you still there, Matt?
This is totally insane, dude.
So Matt, you had the.
So we should reintroduce ourselves.
You had the 06 Premier. So, what size are you riding,
Okay.
Matt? And you never told me where you live up in Minnesota. I've been up there quite a bit the last couple
we're gonna
years.
put up some. We're gonna put up some links right now. Hey, can we type in here ourselves? All right. Well, we need to share some videos with these guys. Some recent videos. Okay, we're gonna do it right now.
Whoa! What are we doing?
Don't worry, Palma. We're gonna share some videos with these people. Do you have a video of you on the web? All right, well, killer, bro. We're gonna keep rolling.
This recent one we got on there.
Sweet. We're killing it. It's legit.
How's that possible?
You know how many people are watching us right now that think this is a gay porn show?
Hey, man. Hey.
This is the deal.
Hey, as long as they're watching.
This is the deal. We're on the front page of Ustream, so all these people are clicking this thinking that I'm about to take my shirt off because I am dead sexy. And they have no idea that we're pro wakeboarders. So now's a good opportunity to tell them that.
Reintroduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Jeff McKee. Sitting next to me is Josh Palma. We are professional athletes in the industry of wakeboarding. Basically what that is jumping the waves of boats on lakes and rivers and streams, oceans if they're calm enough. And we do acrobatics, aerials. A lot like snowboarding on water, right?
Yeah.
That's what I tell people.
Very much like.
That's what we do. And what do you got anything to add to that?
Sorry, I'm kind of trying to keep up with Matt here.
You're trying to keep up with the 5,000 viewers that are watching.
Yeah, it's quite a handful.
Palma, why don't you post a video of yourself wakeboarding in our little thing?
Oh, okay.
Or what's your wildest video on YouTube?
Taylor, do we have any of that footage uploaded from today?
Let me get a video.
Not even like one trick?
I'm gonna put up a video.
Really?
Yeah, I would think.
I'm gonna put up a video right now. Why don't we talk about some television series that we're into? What are you into right now? Oh shit! Rescue me! I knew it.
Taylor, should I tell them what I'm about to watch after we finish the show tonight, or is that going to make things really awkward?
What are you going to watch?
I'm going to watch it with you, so...
It's going to make it worse to know that they're going to watch it with me.
What?
That you're going to watch it
buddy.
with me. But...
Yeah. Oh yeah, I will.
So, I am, what?
Somebody wrote Sex in the City.
No, close though. Actually pretty close. Whoever said
Nice.
Sex in the City is
We
is
are
pretty close.
awesome.
But we have our DVR episode of.
Don't you worry, buddy. We'll handle it.
I
Alright.
have
All right. Later.
what's going on?
Um.
Talking about TV shows.
We're-
Did he have anything? Is there anything that I need
Well,
to
what's
know
the, you know what I watch when I have free time? Stokemeter.com.
Okay.
Stokemeter.com
Yeah.
is what we're doing right now. It's
Yeah.
the hottest thing in action sports. We get to talk to all the people who want to know why we watch Sex in the City, and we're not ashamed of it.
And Desperate Housewives.
You know, I actually watched Sex in the City when it came out in the theaters. My brother and I went by ourselves.
Really?
Yeah, I laughed in the theater, realized I was the only male laughing, and then I started crying. Oh man!
But no.
What are you gonna watch after this, Paul?
I don't know if you guys have seen Modern Family. It's on Wednesdays. ABC, right?
Yes.
It is hilarious. The pilot was on just like 4 or 5 weeks ago. It is really, really, really absolutely hilarious show. There's some really good cast. Suggest you check it out. Obviously, The Office.
Yeah, it's really good.
Huge.
I
fan
can't
of
get
The
over.
Office.
I can't get over.
Cougar Town. Cougar Town comes on right after Modern Family, and I did watch the pilot. Courtney Cox looks amazing in it.
Cougar.
But I haven't watched too many more episodes, so I'm not sure how it's. Family Guy, huge fan.
Ew. I just always want to do that. Can we cut that out right now? This one right here?
Which one?
Let's cut this one and send it to the fans. That's like,
not, but it's like.
I mean, that's
it's
like a huge turd hanging on the end of a fishing line. Right
What do
there.
you guys think? Do you
Look at
guys
that
think that this
nasty.
one? Hold on.
You can't even see it.
People are requesting Entourage.
Entourage.
Do you guys think that this
Entourage, love it.
should that probably just be cut off?
Yeah, let's take it out right now. Go
I
get
mean,
some
it's
scissors.
kind of.
Go get some
It's
scissors.
kind of straggling. Little frayed. Kind of wants to go. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think.
Palma, what are we doing?
I don't know, Jeff. It's a Monday night.
I'm losing my mind right
It's a
now.
Monday night.
Hey,
Is that your girlfriend?
yeah, you should show him your abs. That's what my girlfriend just said.
No, she didn't.
Dude, for real, show him your abs. Just give him a sneak peek. She wants to go to dinner with you tomorrow night
Katie does?
at 8:30.
I gotta check on some stuff. No, if Katie's serious, I'm definitely down. Not in a weird way, but just to hang.
Oh man.
you're
Oh
gonna be
man.
out of town.
I don't even know what we're doing right now. Yeah, buddy.
Keep the dreads. TGB says
Stop.
keep it. TGB seems like he knows his stuff too. Can we make your dreads into a wig? Maybe at some point.
Nice.
But not right now. Not right now. Oh, dang.
Yeah, they want you to show your abs. Everybody's asking.
That's not going to happen.
Come on.
No.
You're losing viewers.
What if I show mine? That is awesome. Look at that. Everybody wants your abs. Oh my god, it's awesome.
Show you rabs. Show you rabs?
For years. That is amazing.
Oh, guys, just one
right
second.
on. Well, cool, man.
Oh, later,
All right,
Chase. Tell Tip I love her.
Bye, Chase.
Not in just, I had a good time with you guys at the wedding.
Did you see that?
Um,
You didn't even see it. That was some.
Josh, you should give that premiere away to some lucky kid at OW that needs a new deck. Matt, are you serious? If you want me to do that, man, I'll definitely do it.
Who's he talking to right now?
So you'll show your abs and then I'll do it.
I just showed my abs, and you're
Um,
busy in a conversation.
Wait, Matt, what do you want me to do? Video it up? Let me know, Matt.
All right. I'm running out of steam. I'm pretty confident that we have the record. You gave away a wakeboard.
I would think so.
I gave away a wakeboard. We gave away a sweet pair of Skull Candy headphones. The Orlando Magic are number 1.
Matt, I think that's awesome that you did that, and because you did, I want you to send. Let's see. I guess I'll just make sure that Maurice has your info, Matt.
Oh.
And then I will. And then I'll send you an email because. Oh my gosh, Cleveland Cavaliers.
I was about to say Cleveland Cavaliers.
So, yeah, Matt, good idea. Matt, let me know. Add me on Facebook. If there's any issues getting in touch that way, I'll get your info, your email from
Matt.
Dude,
just call.
Can I finish?
No, I was just gonna give him your cell phone number real quick.
Shut up. We'll do that. If not, I'll get your email from Maurice. I still want to get you some stuff. I think that's an awesome gesture, and I will definitely, I'll definitely let you know how that goes, and I'll be sure to give it to someone out at ODub who looks like they need a new shred stick. But in any event, stop. In any event, I want to get you some stuff. So I want to get some gear shipped to you either way. So just be sure to send me that friend request so we can chat. Lakers. Oh my gosh. Lakers weren't number 1 in the preseason. Yes, I know preseason doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt, man. That was awesome. Looking forward to talking to you, buddy.
Cavaliers? Seriously?
What?
Cleveland Cavaliers?
Seriously.
They think they... Come on. Meat wagon? Not a chance, bro.
Cavs, well, you know, if all I have to say about the Cavs... Who is that? Meat wagon?
Meat wagon.
All I have to say about the Cavs is that I'd be a little concerned if there were players on my team riding around on motorcycles with guitar cases full of semi-automatics.
Wow.
Little weird, but
Ouch.
Go Cavs, I guess. Yeah. Interesting, but yeah, it was kind of weird.
Right on.
Celtics, sexy kitty. Oh man.
That's funny. Too funny, man.
Celtics.
Hey, dude.
Thought I had a little crush on Sexy Kitty until I saw the Celtics issue here. Man.
No. Sorry, Sexy Kitty. Not
That's
so
a bummer.
sexy. Hey, dude, who are you, bro? Dude's the one who wants to fight me. He's talking about my girlfriend.
Just got back.
Did you hear about that earlier?
Dude's the one who wants to fight
dude was
your
talking
girl.
about my girlfriend. Come on, dude.
Detroit.
Time and place. Let's meet. Oh, Davis? Really? You want me to come all the way to Texas? I will. Rondo, Davis, and Perkins right behind.
No one has anything on the big three. Okay, Paul B. I agree with you. The big three is awesome.
Isn't Perkins big baby?
I'm a huge fan of Garnett and Ray Allen and Paul Pierce. I really love Ray Allen. I actually met him when I was at the Reno contest a couple years ago. He was out there for a charity event, charity golfing event. Really cool guy. He was a really, really cool guy. Just was super down to earth. He said hey to a bunch of us riders who were there and had a good time hanging out. Love him. And I mean, I really do kind of like the Celtics team, but they're old, man. It's a long season, and just like what happened with Garnett at the end of the year last year, it's going to be tough for them. I just don't know if they have quite the depth to get out of the Eastern Conference. So we'll see. You know, we all know that the top three teams are going to be the Magic, the Cavs, and the Celtics. We don't know quite what order yet, but I can't wait for the season to start. So we'll see.
You know who
I was talking about in the East, Adam, but
you know who I think in the
Lakers
West?
probably will win the West.
I think Denver's gonna win the West.
I don't know.
Nuggets.
Man.
Nuggets.
Tough to.
That is gonna be so awesome when the Nuggets take out the Lakers this year.
It's tough to bet against Lakers number 24, man. The guy's good. That's Kobe Bryant.
Okay, yeah. I was just thinking about their newbie, Ron Artest.
Carmelo's the man.
I don't know what his number is.
Carmelo is the man. I was a big fan when he was at Syracuse.
Man,
I can't believe Matt did that.
Matt who?
Who won the board? That was so cool. Matt, who won the premiere.
Is that what was going on there?
Yeah.
So Matt wants you to give it to somebody. What do you got? Is it?
You got some hair like coming out.
Oh, nice. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait, so Matt's giving the board to somebody at OWC?
Are your ears pierced? Are your ears pierced?
No, my ears are not pierced. Oh man. All right, Palma, I'm over it. Let's go out. Let's go out in style. I'm actually just approving all of my new friend requests due to stokemeter.com. So, pretty exciting stuff. I'd like to thank you all. Once again, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Jeffrey McKee. Follow Josh on Twitter. Soon.
Yeah, soon to come. But right now on Facebook.
Just Facebook, Josh Palma, Maitland, Florida. He's the darker one, if you have any doubts. Dreadlocks, big.
But what have we? How many viewers are? Where are we, Tay?
8,500.
Dude. Oh, you want to do your cribs? Because I'm running out of shit to say. I mean, I'm running out of shit to say, dog. Here, go. Show me your bathroom.
8,900.
Take them around.
Hold on one second.
Sorry, it's just like one kid on there.
Huh?
I said it's okay, it's probably just like one kid on there.
Yeah. Where you going, bro?
Huh?
You just leaving everybody hanging.
I'm gonna come back, sir.
Dude, I am sweating. Sweating with a V. If y'all reach 10,000, y'all should both come ride the GLM in Alabama. What's GLM? You know? What's GLM? Orlando! That's the spot you want to be at.
Do the Cribs tour next week since we've already given away 2 wakeboards.
Yeah, we've given away wakeboards and skull candies.
So, here. Let's finish this up, dude.
Let's finish it up.
So yeah, guys, since we have given away a couple wakeboards already, and
Sorry, that was
if we do the
plug.
Cribs tour, I feel like there's kind of going to be no reason for them to come hang out with us again.
I know, we're going to play ourselves out.
Well, let's plan to do this. Assuming Maurice wants us to do another show.
I don't think he will.
It's kind of
I
unlikely.
think he's over us.
And if he doesn't, I'll at least ask him if he'll let me. I'll at least ask him if he'll let me do a Cribs.
All right.
And I just won't talk. I'll just carry the computer around because that might be what he wants.
Let's have weird stuff like clowns in your room and like.
Yeah. At any rate,
dude.
If he does want us to do more shows, then next week we'll do.
Next week, dude, we're gonna play ourselves out.
Well, he just
gotta
sent
take a
us.
break.
We're gonna look over the contract that he just drafted.
Oh, that's right, for the series
and we'll take
of shows.
We'll take it one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
If he can.
Maybe we'll get pitched to a major network within the next couple of weeks.
It's entirely possible.
It is.
This is like actuality TV. That's like the new trend now. Not reality, it's actuality. I don't really know what the difference is, but
I don't either.
I think we fall into that category.
I think it's all some sort of.
So. Anyway, I think we'll do Cribs again, assuming Maurice wants us to do the show again. We'll do Cribs here next week.
Yeah. Then we'll do one at my place.
Then we'll do one at your place.
Got to show him my car with my dubs.
Show him your
I
whip.
got dubs.
Show him your whip.
Yeah.
It's weird. I should really be the one.
What's happening?
I should really be the one sitting on 22.
No, I'm sitting on 22s. This dude drives a Corolla. All right, not really. Not really. Just a Tahoe SUV, right?
Yep.
All right.
So We will. Maurice will post the time if indeed we're invited back. He'll post stuff on Stoke Meter, so keep tuning in there and checking in. And we're gonna try to get that video footage from Jeff and I up as soon as we can. We're looking forward to hanging with you guys again. I also want to say, let's do our. I think it's always important to just kind of like take what good away you can from people's riding and their approach to the sport. I was kind of bummed when I was out on the boat and heard about those posts on Wake World that Jeff was telling me about.
That was a bummer.
About the nautique stuff. Not just for Jeff, but Rathy's a good friend of mine as well, and
everybody take it easy on their friends,
I know Rathy well, and he's an awesome guy, and I just think just be careful, appreciate people's riding and their approach to what the sport and for what they are, and I think we should just
everybody just be friends.
Yeah, I think we should just all kind of be supportive, because that's what our sport needs right now.